Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike. I'm Jay. I'm taking a poop and I'm going to be late. He's taking a poop. He's got to be late. Pete's dude's got 30 seconds. Tomo, how are you guys? Feels like a fortnight. One of those Taylor Swift album nights. I don't know what that meant. It's been a while. Feels like we did the last one on Tuesday, so it's been 8 days. It's already hard enough to be away for 7 days, which we weren't because we were live on Monday. Crap. I'm an idiot because we're doing the Welcome to Derry recaps on Mondays at 11 a.m. because we live in the daytime too. We don't just live inside of your computer screens. We don't just live inside of your pooter screens, your computer screens. We're real people who have lives. Kind of. Sometimes. Doing stuff. How are you guys doing? How's your week been? I had volleyball last night. I hit a ball really hard and I fell on my back and I hit my head on the ground. And the girl on our team is a nurse and she had to give me a test to see if I had concussion. And she got done and she was like, I don't know. I was like, well, I probably would have failed that test even if I didn't have a concussion. But I didn't because I'm here and I'm alive. It's okay. I do know it. Take it or leave it. I do know it. Hey, kiddo. You okay? Okay. Hello, you. Kid just got home from dance. Dance. That's right. I raised dancing children because it's in my DNA. Because I'm such a good dancer. Everybody knows that about me. Anybody who's seen me dance knows. Yep. Could have gone all the way. But a gastric bypass surgery at 4 because I was such a fat baby. And it took away my dancing skills. I said, I thought you were just going to take the fat. And they're like, we accidentally took the dancing skills too. Like when you're cleaning your car and you accidentally suck up your keys. Does anybody else have that irrational fear that when you're vacuuming your car with one of those super blow sucks that like you left your keys, your phone out and it's going to scoop up something like you really need to get home and you're going to be stuck there? And you're going to have to like embarrassingly go ask the people who work at the car cleaning company that you like you need to go dumpster diving because you got to get your keys. That's the thing. That's the thing for me. Yeah, I took my modeling skills too, Egg Shin. Yeah, dude, it's the worst, man. It's the worst. I always take my stuff and I put it in the thing first. And then I go get the spray because the one around here has the spray where you clean the inside of your car. And I usually always have like a cup of coffee or something. And then I get paranoid that I sprayed the cleaner and it floated into my cup of coffee. So I like ruins my Starbucks or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just OCD. I don't know if maybe I'm just OCD. Apparently that comes with the I never thought it was OCD. Like I was like, I don't have to like unlock doors 3, 4, 5 times every time I do something. You know what I mean? I thought that was OCD. And then my wife and people were like, no, that's not all that OCD is. OCD is also you when you crack a tooth and it means you think you have butt cancer. That's also a version of OCD. And I was like, I didn't know I had that. And now I know. It's going from suck to blow. Oh, that sucks too. Yeah, I've had those kind of dark nights, dude. I've had those awful moments. I almost pooped my pants yesterday on the way to volleyball. I was like, I got out and I was like, well, I had to stop at Home Depot on the way because I've used that one several times. When you're like me and you have a nervous tum-tum, you get to know the safe spots to poo. And like the Home Depot over there is pretty good because it's in a really inconvenient location. So there's not a lot of people in it. Fair to be it, though, there's a lot of construction workers and what there. So you never know what to expect, what's going to be left in the toilet. I am special, man. I'm very special. I'm a special boy. That's what they tell me. And yeah, no, that was bad because I got in and I started doing the walk. And normally your stomach feels better because it knows that a bathroom's near. But then I started cramping and I almost like bent over and just shat right in Home Depot. Hey, man.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're on your period. It's crazy.
Oh, I don't have my headphones plugged in. Yeah, it's hard. I always forget to wipe.
You gotta get that Tampax Ultra. Shove it right up there.
Mm-hmm. What did you eat that caused this disturbance in your schedule? What'd you have?
It was some of those like salads from Walmart. Those little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think the lettuce looked like wilted shit, but I still ate it because I think it's gonna be good.
Dude, salads upset my stomach. Like I know they're supposed to be healthy, but I think it's all the little bits just floating through my hoses, and I don't think my stomach likes it.
I don't know what it is. I got the Santa Fe, and maybe it was like that saucy stuff on it. Gave me some saucy poop. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. I had a boss once who we were eating lunch, and he's like, I don't get salads from Walmart anymore. He said because he got a salad from Walmart and there was a dead bat in it.
Did he come back?
Yeah, the pre-packaged salad. There was a dead bat in his salad. Do you know? Either it was his or he read it in the news. I can't remember either or. Maybe it was in the news. But either way, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And I moved to
Alfred. Where's my salad? Oh, it must have been shipped off. Oh,
there was a I saw a Instagram clip of people at like a Five Guys or whatever, and it was Halloween, and this dude dressed as Batman just runs up, and dude, he had the full on like the perfect Snyder Batman costume on, and he runs up and he slams his hand on the table and he goes, "Where is she?" Screams,
yeah,
and nobody even responded to him, and he just stood there with his mouth open like,
so Christian Bale's overrated. At this point, nobody cared. What?
It was funny.
Yeah, I was gonna pull up some articles for you guys from the 3i Atlas, getting some good stuff going up there, because it got hard on its way to Uranus and it's headed right for us. A big hard Atlas. No, but yeah, some interesting stuff. It like has reappeared from behind the sun and it's had a makeover. It's changed color. That's right, it has, and it's also picked up speed, slightly adjusted from its original course towards a little bit more towards Earth. I'm not kidding. Just wait, and NASA has been mum on the situation. Shh, no talking.
Yeah, because probably the guy coming up with these updates is Woody Harrelson in a trailer drunk somewhere. You know?
No, it's legit that there's already a couple of lawmakers that have like said, hey, you guys need to release some images. Like, you guys got them. Like, you guys aren't being upfront about it, and it's going to be here. I mean, it's not coming to Earth. It's not like on its way here, but it's like slightly adjusted its course, and what an asteroid of its size should have done, it's not doing. After it's gotten that close to the sun, it's not producing the reaction that a normal asteroid would produce.
Yeah, asteroid.
Yeah,
I was thinking I need to make a little intro video for these. It's like Jay's alien update. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make one for next.
No, don't make one because we'll all be dead by then. It'll be too late. Is it? I don't know, Tomo. Is it the Borg or not? Tell me. Shit, I don't know. It could be. Bounty, you'll quit. Resistance is futile. No, I don't know. And then also I was watching some Rogan of Joe. Did you ever watch or even look at the murder case of the DeFeo stuff in the Amityville and just not look at it as a paranormal event and just look at it as a murder?
Yeah, that's how I always look at it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the overtones of the paranormal stuff is like made people think of just the Lutzes and stuff and the Amityville stuff. But it's interesting because it's like when you read the actual case files of it, it's still mind-boggling in the fact that they were all found face down. There were 7 people. And I had to look this up because I don't know dick about guns. Even though I live in Kentucky, I don't know anything about them. He used a 35 something rifle and nobody woke up. Even though in his confession, when he got arrested and he claimed he did all this shit, he said he drugged them, but they said they never found any evidence of sedatives used. And then also his uncle was the DeFeo's father's brother was a capo in a crime family in an Italian mob.
Sounds like a hit.
Well, I know. It's just weird to me. I don't know. The Joe Rogan show was just talking about it, and they were talking about spooky houses and whether or not you would live in them if you knew they were haunted. And this guy was like, well, I just bought a 300-year-old house, and I found out that a judge had murdered his wife in it. But that wasn't what stopped me from buying it. I was going to buy it because I was like, there was our old-timey ghosts, so they're not scary. Like, old-timey ghosts like chains and shit aren't scary to me. But he's like, I think it was because the property was probably going to need a lot of work.
Yeah, I would buy a house that someone died in. I'm not worried about that at all.
Fuck that. I'm not going to that shit. So I was like, did you know I died here? I was like, yeah, but I didn't do it. Can you fucking go dead? Like, stay dead. I'm living here now. Leave me alone.
Tried to watch Amityville Horror, the remake. Ellie wanted to watch a scary movie on Halloween, and it was originally The Conjuring, but she was bored within 5 minutes because she has good taste in films. So she was bored of The Conjuring within 5 minutes. So I was like, we could try Amityville Horror, the remake. And it worked right up until the first jump scare when that ghost was like on the toilet, like he just looked like he was covered in stuff, but it was a really good jump scare and it got her. And we were like, okay, no. So we watched Poltergeist instead. She enjoyed that a lot.
That's a good movie. Somebody said, what would Joe Alstein think? I don't know. He's not going to say anything unless it's on the back of a 100 donation. He will not give you blessings for less. The Lord will not take away your pain.
I'll screen it in my private jet paid for by the Lord.
No, but I don't know why I thought it. I was like, that would have been a pretty good topic to talk about during Halloween, you stupid shit. It's like we're already moved past that now. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting because I just That's one of the things I would never. I don't want to live in a place where someone else has lived and died in it. I don't. I know that's sometimes hard to do because there's been a lot of people that have died, and there's dwellings that they lived in, and you might come across and live in it. But
somebody's definitely died in your apartment complex. I mean, have you thought of that?
Nope. Just my wallet and bank account. There's nothing else that's been dead here.
And they could float through those floors. All those people live there. You think nobody died in that place? You're kidding me.
They did not. Nope.
You know, at least one murderer lived.
Hell no. No way.
Hey, dude, that's a good idea. Dude, someone should make that movie.
What?
An apartment complex where it's not just one family, but every family that lives there is haunted by ghosts.
Didn't they do that?
Nope.
I swear they did. It sounds like
my idea.
No, it wasn't. Well, but it kind of sounds like the Quarantine movie, but it's not. I know it's not like zombies, but it just kind of sounds like that, where they all get locked in with that virus.
Well, they don't have to be locked in. They just live there. And like everybody, the ghosts are like, okay, we woke up. It's time.
D-Land's onto something. Yes, that toilet was definitely destroyed. There will be many souls that scream from it after I was done with it. Many souls were left in the dust.
By souls, he means April.
Yeah, I Shang Tsunged her soul with that poop.
She's going, it smells like Bigfoot's dick.
She better not know what that smells like. What the fuck's his name? It's his nickname. It's like, you slut. Anyhow.
At least you'll know he's hairy.
Yeah, that's what I would. That's the first thing that pop in my head. It's like, hey, you cheated on me, but at least I know he's hairy with a huge dick named Bigfoot.
Hey, we might as well jump right into one of the topics here. Jay, this is Jay's idea.
Oh yeah,
I have brought the goods of the pictures we're gonna rank. And tell me what you think. I think that we should show them all, and then we should decide together what the top 10 is.
That's fine.
And then if we have disagreements, we can let the chat decide.
Okay.
So you got your classic, your Halloween there, right?
Very sexual. Very
good one. Want to put that over here for now. You got. I'm trying to do them in order here, and I can't.
Dude, Nick is like seamless transition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about Bigfoot's dick, and then hey, we're gonna rank some movie posters.
We're good. We're professionals. That's why.
Yeah.
We're doing
Michael Myers is the Bigfoot in the horror industry. That's what he was doing. Then that's the transition we were looking for.
Absolute.
Talk about big dicks and big feet. Let's go ahead and talk about the Bigfoot of the horror industry, Michael Myers. Moving on. We're going to rank those posters.
Big pumpkins. Halloween 2. That's pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's going to be high on my list.
Surely not that when the original poster was released, it didn't have that all new thing on it, because that's corny as hell.
I don't know if they thought people were. I thought about that when I saw this. Like, do people just think that they're stupid? They're like, they won't know it's a new Halloween because it's also got a pumpkin on it. We want them to know
it's the same poster. Almost. It's cool, but it's the same. It's just missing a knife. And it's it's more. Never mind. It's a jack-o'-lantern. They're gonna know.
I see what you're saying. Now, this is a terrible res picture of this one. I couldn't find a good one of like the official Halloween 3 one.
That's the one I remember renting or seeing in the movie stores. That's fine.
Yeah. That I never understood. Like, the ghost, by the way, at the top is not in the movie at all. So that's another piece of misleading marketing.
Isn't that one of the masks?
It doesn't seem like it's not one of the main 3 ones. I don't think.
I thought it was like a witch's mask or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like it looks like a witch, but there's no witch in it. Season of the Witch also makes no damn sense when you talk about.
I can tell you right off the bat, dude. It's not because I hate that movie or anything like that, but that poster always stuck to me, dude. That looks like some shit that fucking Big Lots will put up when they're having like their year-end sale for all the Halloween candy. They're like, hey, come on in and get your candies right now, fatties, before it's all gone.
To be fair, this is a terrible version of it with the image. It's not so squish looking. It's a cool idea, but it's totally misleading. This poster tells me absolutely nothing about the movie.
Yeah, it's like, is there a sky daddy demon that like watches these kids trick or treat? Or is he a fucking evil genie that makes them a witch? What's going on?
Yeah, it's a witch Mufasa. And then we have this. Speaking of misleading, you got the Halloween 4. Beautiful.
It's amazing.
Beautiful, but it's a lie.
It's such a lie.
Yeah. It's
what we tell, that's what when we were single, we were telling our wives about how big our dicks were. Like, it's a lie.
Yeah.
No, I never said that.
You meet a girl at the club, and then you wake up next to her, and it's not this.
Yeah, she could just tell. She's like, it's not that big. I was like,
I know. Halloween 5, exact same thing. Dope poster. You lying with that mask, though. They did it twice, back to back.
Yeah. I don't know why, dude. That poster always kind of. It's not. Obviously, Michael Myers is clear as day on it, but it just reminded me of like something like that could be used in Child's Play. Maybe it's because Danielle Harris with her half her body like blending into the knife. I don't know why. It just reminded me of like something like Child's Play.
Yeah, I could see it's probably the little, but the placement is beautiful. Like the way the knife shimmers right there. It's a sexy poster, even if it's a liar. Halloween
Little
6.
did we know that it was going to be directed by a French fry fuck that wanted Dr. Death and Voodoo in it.
Dominant Othello and Elagard. Terror never rests in peace. You will forever hold your peace. Halloween.
Good shit right there, dude.
So hot, dude. So hot. And actually, they weren't lying. This is the actual mask. So you got to give him credit there. Although that's not Michael's hand. Look out. And Michael's hand has a glove on it, which is weird. That makes no sense.
Yeah, it kind of looked like, it looked like fucking CeeLo's hand. It looked like he had little baby arms and it was like, hold up there. He was like, oh, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you.
Most people are intimidated by it.
I like the poster. I always thought the coloring on it looked amazing. The shadow play and everything like that. I mean, I know that it looks amazing, but it looks like he's got tiny arms, like tiny hands.
Yeah, the hand makes no sense, and the placement of the knife also makes no sense. But the mask is hot, and I love the orange lettering for sure. And then Halloween H2O, pretty classic. Look how tiny it is. That's what she said. Scream. It's literally Scream.
100% Scream, dude. That God, fucking talk about copycat central. They took they got a PhD in that shit.
JT's right, by the way. It's the Man in Black's hand, or at least someone from the cult. So that does make sense why they did that in Halloween 6. But yeah, you're right. Straight up Scream. 100% Scream. This summer, terror won't be taking a vacation. That's an awful tagline. That's a terrible tagline. Speaking of terrible, Halloween Resurrection.
That's God, dude. That's even worse. That's like a TLC special and some shit. I hate that. That was ugly as fuck.
Why is Michael's nose so big? His nose is huge, and then like the evil finds its way home. It looks like one of those shitty Spirit Halloween like projectors that are supposed to have like Jason on your wall, and you can't even fucking see it.
Yeah, dude. And no offense, it just looks like a fan film poster. Like that's what it looks like. It doesn't even look like an actual licensed Halloween movie. It looks like a fan film made it.
Yeah, it looks like a Tubi original.
Yeah, yeah,
or like one of those books like Hoes Find Their Way Home.
God,
you know that you get on like
Michael Myers ain't no soundbite. Why wasn't that on the poster?
He's a killer shark. That'd be great. What's next? Halloween Rob Zombie. Pretty sick.
Yeah, I remember not liking it when I was younger. I hated that he had long ass hair. I just don't like that. And then I didn't really look that close to see that all like his mask is made up of all the different people. That's actually cool. I didn't notice that detail like a lot later on though. But when I first saw it just looked like shit. I was like, what the fuck is this smudge stuff? Like, go back and work on this. What is that? Jesus standing on the mountaintops getting ready to give a sermon? Like, what is this?
Yeah, it's like the night Slipknot forgot to take their mask to the concert.
Yeah,
you know,
but I didn't notice the detail when I was younger. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
The tagline again is stupid,
but it looks skanky too. I don't know. It fits. It does fit Rob Zombie. It just looks skanky.
Scratch and sniff.
Yeah.
This one's pretty terrible movie. Pretty sick fucking poster though, dude.
Yeah, another lie.
Yeah, because the veil has been
pulled over our eyes once again.
Where that hole in the mask is, they actually ripped it off and it was just beard erecting from the bottom of it.
Yeah,
in truth.
Show us the other side, not just a good angle. That looks like
that's a sick poster though. I fucking love that poster, man. It might be my favorite.
Looks like he's chopping wheat.
How they make the blue moon.
Gotta get that wheat.
I like how he has the overalls are very green, which is what they actually were. They just looked blue on screen. That's what they tell me. And then, all right, we're getting into the new Halloween 2018.
That's a good one.
So simple,
very simple but effective. I like it.
And that's how they rolled out the mask. I remember when they showed this was the first time we saw the mask, and we were like, oh, we were so excited about the mask and how it looked, and it looks great.
The most iconic moment of that movie is when he slams the car trunk down, and then he's standing there in all of his regalia. I was like, oh, so woody for the day.
So good, dude. So good. And like this poster could mean anything. Like you see this poster and you go, I have no idea what that movie's going to be about, but I know it's about Nike.
Turlington is right, dude. He's looking at the last pizza roll. 100%. That's my face. My heart burns there too. Yeah. I was like, God damn it. Great. You're fat. You ate all of that.
Let me take that watt off there. Oh, well, never mind. Took the whole goddamn thing off.
It's gone from here. It won't be
on. And then Halloween Kills. Pretty sick.
This is going to be I mean, there's a couple of bottom dwellers I can already see happening pretty quick, but these actually, a lot of these posters look fucking, that's a great looking mask too. That whole fucking poster looks amazing.
I love it, dude. I love the fire behind him. It's perfect. It's like Halloween Inferno.
Yeah.
Inferno.
That's what I look like when I come out of the bathroom after a major shit. Just like the burn up and behind me are flames.
Do not go in there.
Yeah, at least for 45 minutes.
I like that one a lot. And then Halloween.
That's awful, dude. It's just about as bad as the fucking movie. What the goddamn is this? Fucking No Country for Old Shit? Like, this is terrible.
Going back to back. Back to back. Yeah, dude, it's a Lethal Weapon 2 poster. Like, what the fuck? You know, Jamie Lee Curtis was like, I want to be in the poster, and we're going to stand back to back. Evil versus good.
Yeah.
Terrible. But Michael looks badass. His fingers look really hot.
Jeremy's like, we know, Jay. Thanks, man. I know. I'm just going to explain it again.
Clarissa explains it all. All right, so now we get to ranking them. What would you say is the let's start with worst.
All right.
What would you say is the worst one?
I'd probably put and again, it's not because I hate the movie. It really isn't. I don't hate the movie. It's just Halloween 3 because it has nothing to do with Michael Myers. I think you have to put that in there just because it literally has nothing to do with Michael Myers. It's technically a part of the Halloween poster family, of course, but it's just not a Michael Myers movie at all.
So you nominate 3?
I would just knock it out of the way. Universally, it's not even a Michael Myers. It's not.
But art-wise, I mean, speaking slithery snakes. Art-wise, speaking solely on art,
it looks good. Cool. All right, fine. We're just gonna go with art then. I'm gonna have to put. I'll put personally. I think, dude, Ins really is bad. I forgot how bad it. I forgot how bad that fucking. It looks like pure shit, dude.
All right, so hey, let's do it this way. Let's pick 3 that we would nominate. And so, I mean, you can leave 3 in there. Let's pick 3 that we would nominate, and then we'll put it to a vote, and we'll revisit it as we go on throughout the night. Does that sound good to you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that, Stephen?
Yeah. Good God, yeah.
Quickly before the fog rolls in, tell me that you like.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got Ins, we got 3, and I'm gonna nominate Resurrection for this.
That's a really bad one.
Lowe's Halloween section piece of shit. We're in agreement on those.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you guys vote. I'm going to put it to a vote right meow. Get out. Meow. Stop being quiet while I'm doing this.
What?
Makes me feel awkward when you're not talking.
What have you? I was going to talk in the chat then.
Yeah,
hey guys,
to the chat.
What are you guys doing? Adrian's already made his vote. He said H2O, Res and Ends. Okay.
Radisson.
Resurrection is the worst. It does suck. Resurrection is a really bad one. I don't know why, dude. The Halloween Ends though, it just looks. I don't know. I haven't looked. I literally, that movie sucks so bad. I just blocked it out of my memory. But I haven't looked at the poster in forever. And god damn, it looks bad. It looks terrible. It looks like some cheap ass Batman movie or something. I don't know. Dean Creeper said, "Fuck." Yeah, dude. Fuck.
All right, the poll is up. The poll is up, and so am I. My poll is.
I think just
up.
based on a quick polling with me eyeballs, I think the chat they're gonna pick Resurrection.
It's likely. It's like, hey, but you know what we can do? We can take this vote and we can rank the 3 of them by votes. You know what I mean?
Deshaun's right.
We can rank 3.
Straight out of Haddon.
Excuse me, sir. I was speaking.
Well, Deshaun had a good point.
Well, so did I.
No, you didn't. I didn't know what it was.
Well, that's because you weren't listening. Because you're a terrible listener.
Why don't you tell me a never-ending story about it then?
A never-ending story. Is that really how the song sounds? That AI bullshit you showed me, or is that like
the actual the Lamal? Yeah, it's turn around, look at what you see. Yeah, it's a great song.
But does the chorus hit like that?
Yeah, the never-ending story. Yeah, they play. Yeah,
is that in the movie?
I think it's in the credits. Yeah, it's in the credits.
It's sick though.
It's a badass song. I thought for years that was a girl. It's not. It's a dude. It's a weird haircut.
You want to review that right now?
I mean, yeah, we can while the vote's going on.
We have a tier on Patreon where you can pick a movie for us to review. And sometimes we forget, and it takes a really long time. But we're getting back on it, and we're gonna start doing it in the live streams. And our buddy Chris Sampson, I hope he's here tonight. But Chris Sampson picked The NeverEnding Story as his Patreon review, and we're gonna review it now. The original 1984, 1984. Classic, dude. I didn't see this movie. I haven't seen this movie in at least 10 years. At least 10 years.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's funny too, because Mike texted me that we were doing that. I was like, yes. He was like, yeah, that was requested. And he was like, you probably don't have to watch it. But I haven't seen it. I was like, yeah, I keep that shit on rotation, dude. I watched that movie at least a couple of times a year. I fucking
see why.
it. Yeah, it's a great fucking movie. But it's
Dude,
also
I
one of the
forgot.
most. It's also one of the most traumatic movies made for kids I've ever witnessed in my life, dude. That scene between Artex and Atreyu is one of the. I have to fast forward it today. I can't watch that shit. I can't watch it. You fucking sick ass producers.
You're talking about when the horsey died?
Yes, dude.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, and so when the band came out and they were like, "Oh, you ever heard of Atreyu?" I was like, "It's one of the saddest scenes in a movie I've ever seen." They're like, "No, dude, you fucking geek the band." I'm like,
Atreyu
"What?"
does rip.
No, I was like, "You guys are sick." No, they made a song about that. That's terrible. How dare they profit? But no, dude, it really was. It was that. I mean, I know it was teaching kids about loss and all that stuff and giving up, but it's so fucking depressing. Holy shit!
I cried as a 40-year-old man sitting at my computer desk alone in my house today watching that scene. That was awful. That horse just slowly drowned in front of him, and he had to watch it happen.
And it was like, I attacks. Like, God damn it, fucking lift him up. Get that power of the mother and lift that horsey up. But yeah, dude, that was that, and then and it was obviously about the horse giving up. Like that was the whole point. The depression got him,
which makes it so much sadder.
Yeah. So basically, that horse just fucking killed himself.
Yeah.
In front of you. Like, talk about some selfish ass shit. He's like, I'm gonna go out and traumatize you too at the same time. Watch me do it.
Yeah, I think that maybe that's why it hit harder as that, because I watched this kid a lot I watched this a lot as a kid. I didn't watch a kid. I watched this a lot when I was a kid, but it's been so long. And watching that scene, dude, I was like, oh, the horse is obviously gonna start moving now. Like he kept screaming, like, well, he's gonna move it at any moment. The horse gonna move, and then the horse was gone, and I was like, "Fucking what?"
I remember that I always remember. I love that movie for whatever reason. Dude. I know it wasn't made for like it's not a Halloween movie, but it reminded me of Autumn for some reason when I watch it, and like it's just something about it. I think maybe because I rented it when I was a kid during the autumn season, but I remember loving the movie and thinking it was incredibly heartbreaking. It was got a great ending, but then the second one fucking terrible, and the third one was even worse. The second one had Jonathan Brandis in it, was the main guy, was Sebastian. But the movie itself, by the way, the childlike empress, the little girl, was an amazing actress, fucking insanely good, and she retired. That was her only movie.
Yeah, she actually creeped me out a little bit. It was like one of those dance kids things that you see, like you know what I mean? Like she was too adult. She was such a good actress. She was too adult, and I was like, I feel like I'm watching a little person.
She apparently, I don't know if she was some kind of dance choreographer for Janet Jackson or some shit like that, but she went on to have a career outside of Hollywood doing something like that. But
yeah, that makes total sense to me. I'm trying to some stupid things not working. But yeah, no, the little girl was really good. I cannot, like, it's just another artifact of the past when you watch this and you go, how is it possible that what is 84, 94, 2004, 2014, 41 years later, this movie looks so much cooler and better than anything we put out today.
Practical effects and a non-creative bankrupt Hollywood.
Yeah,
or not. Yeah. So Hollywood they can't make shit like this anymore because they're creatively bankrupt and they're lazy and they don't want to write shit like this. It's unfortunate, but yeah, this movie dealt with a lot. I mean, the surface level of stuff is obviously flying dragon dogs and empresses and this little boy that gets taken on his magical adventure after reading a book. That's fine, but underneath of it, it's about dealing with the loss of his mother. Because his mom had died when he was younger, and that's literally the allegory of it, like how to overcome that grief and believe again and not give up hope. That's the border. That's the main point of the story. It's great, and they told it in such an amazing way. You just don't get that. And you never will. They're going to remake this movie at some point. It's going to be CGI bullshit, and it's going to be terrible, and it's going to be dumb as hell. And they'll move away from the whole core ideals of this story, and it won't be the same.
I literally thought that watching it, dude. I was like, I can't believe they haven't remade this into a piece of shit. I can't believe that they haven't done it.
Yeah, they haven't yet, but they will. They will.
Oh, it'll happen, and it's gonna just and everybody, you know what? It's gonna happen, dude. It's gonna come out, and everyone's gonna blow its wiener, and they're like, "Dude, it doesn't look that bad." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Do you know what we could do? Like, if I was a kid in the '90s, and you told me how bad movie making has become, I may have done what the horse did. I may have just gone to the land of sadness and let it take me, because like the fact that everyone's so good with and so okay with all this bullshit CG when in 1984 they did this movie. And now granted, everyone's mouths moved like shit. The only thing you could say about anything about this movie is all the animals, their mouths look like shit when they talk.
But it was still a pretty cool technical achievement back then. I mean, they looked great. I mean, on
no,
camera.
back For
They
sure.
look like strong hands, don't they? Like that part always. I saw that shit, dude.
I got this tattoo, right?
Yeah.
They look like strong hands. It's the Evil Dead hands. It says that it's from a Bayside song. But when I got it, I completely forgot about that scene in the movie, and I was like, "Damn,
Yeah.
that was so powerful, man."
The other thing too is when the Empress asks for a new name, that he has to name her, and that's the only way to say Fantasia. Dude, it took me forever to. I never knew what the fuck he yelled out into the goddamn blistering storm because he was stupid and they didn't make the sound. But he yelled "Moonchild." Like, what's the hippy dippity ass?
That's what I do when I get drunk at the garage listening to Creed. I scream. I
was
open
like,
up the window and scream "Moonchild."
I hated that. I hated the fucking fact that it was some hippity dippity shit called Moonchild. But I was like, God damn, it's like some acid was tripping strong in your family early on. But whatever. But because they didn't have I don't remember. Yeah, when I rented it on the VHS, there's no subtitles, so I didn't know. But it was. I hated the name. But yeah, it was still, dude. It was so. It's so good. Like I can't. If you've never seen the NeverEnding Story, I mean, do yourself a favor and watch it tonight. It's that good. And I know it's made for kids, but it's made. It crosses boundaries as far as generations. Like it's for any generation. It really does. It's about is dealing with grief and overcoming it. And Gwark, the evil wolf thing, scared me when I was a kid. When it was in that fucking cave,
it looks so cool.
Like, you hear it, or whatever. I was like, oh my god, he's like, come for me, Gwark. I'm here. I was like, why are you screaming at like you're like Arnold? Come on, you're scared as shit.
You have the honor of being my last victim. I was like, that wolf thing's gonna eat you, dude.
He's also the wolf was because I was like, why the fuck would Gwark try to help the nothing? And it was because he's a nihilistic asshole. And when he says, he's like, because people that don't dream and are forever depressed are easy to control. So there's so many different things and layers to this movie. I was like, that's right. Yeah, if you take away people's hope and make them feel like desperate, you can control them.
Yeah, and not just that, dude, but the fact that the kid, like, I mean, you mentioned it, but like the fact that when the kid is kind of giving up, he has that heart to heart with his dad. He's unknowingly giving up in his own way, but like he has that heart to heart with his dad, who seems on the surface like, you know, your typical 80s douchebag dad. But honestly, I don't think that guy was that big of a dick. I think he seemed like
he was dealing with the loss of his wife. It wasn't just the fact that he lost his mom. I mean, that guy lost his wife and he was a single dad now. And he was trying to figure out the best way to approach that subject with his son. He knew his son was fucked up, but he didn't know he was still dealing with it himself. I mean, I couldn't even imagine being married, you know, to your woman and then, you know, having a kid and then she gets sick and dies. I don't think they ever explain how she passed away, but then you're just stuck here now. And it's like, well, I mean, I got to keep a regular atmosphere around my kid, but at the same time, you're suffering.
I like the way he said it, though. He's like, now we've got to get the job done, don't we?
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know why that shit hit hard, dude, because he's just talking about life. You know what I mean? He's like, we can't let that stop it. I know your mother's dead, but we can't stop that from getting the job done. I don't know why that hit me so hard. I was like, damn, that's a really cold business way of looking at it, but it's true, though.
He also, the dog thing in this had one of the, I think it was a dragon. Dragon dog. I don't know what it's called. It was Falcor, one of the coolest fucking names of all time. Falcor is a badass name, dude.
That's what we named Thor after. We named him Thor Falcor Corleone because he kind of looks like that.
Darth, he said Falcor Aider. Yeah, that's what happened. That goddamn, he was the villain the entire time.
He did seem sneaky though. Like when a little kid woke up on him, he's like, he tried to sneak away. He's like, "Where are you going, Peter?" It's like, yeah, it's like you eat kids. He's like, no.
Did we ever do a commentary for this movie? I swear we did.
No. I haven't watched it in 10 years. I haven't watched it since we started the channel again. But I watched it all again. I watched it all the time as a kid, and that's what I was getting at, by the way. That the part at the end, dude, when because at first I was kind of annoyed with the kid. He's reading the book, and he was like, "What do you want me to do? I can't." I was like,
it can't be me. I'm just a kid.
You're screaming at a book. Stop screaming at a book. You're acting ridiculous. It's a book. They're not talking to you. Obviously they were, but at the end, dude, when he was like, I will, what does he said? I will
make my dreams come true or something. I will live my dreams or something.
I will live the dream.
Or I think he said, I will make my dreams come true. Or because he was like, I got to keep my feet on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Like, please, Bastion. And she's crying. She's like, help us. I was like, oh my God. That's one of the best actresses I've ever seen in my fucking life. You better get up and scream at that goddamn storm. Do it now.
Yeah, I was also screaming. I was like, just do something, Bastion.
Yeah, dude, that shit was fucking crazy good acting, but holy shit. But I think that's what he yelled. And then they had that one grain of sand, and he gets to start making wishes and bringing Fantasia back to life. But yeah, dude, you know, it's like
I will make my dream my reality. I will make my dreams real. I gotta think of it. I'm gonna type it in.
Yeah. Jordan Cruz says part 3 was one I watched all the time as a kid on VHS. Oh man, you got fucking robbed. Holy shit, dude, that movie sucks. Worse than the second one. Even though I liked Jonathan Brandis as Sebastian, but holy shit, dude, that the movie itself was just awful.
Who you talk about, Darth? Who are you
I think he was talking
right
about
now?
My Cheeks. You could do
I
that.
was like, you talking about Falcor? You gonna fuck that thing in the sky?
Monty Gap says, wasn't Jack Black in one of the sequels? He might have been. Maybe he was. I have no idea if he was in the second one. That would be the one
Were the sequels any good? You were talking about it earlier.
Fuck no, dude. They're terrible.
Both of them?
Yes. The only saving grace from the second one is Jonathan Brandis' acting is pretty good as Sebastian, and the guy that played the Flash in the 1990 miniseries as Barry is in it as his dad, and he's great. Other than that, it's terrible. It's awful.
Oh, damn. That's disappointing. Yeah. And by the way, he said, I will, I already forgot it. He said, he screamed, I will do what I dream. I will do what I dream. And I was like, dude, that shit hit me deep. I don't know. It's like to be an adult or whatever, and you're kind of fat.
Bastion, Bastion.
And like, you can't lose weight.
No, you can't do what you dream. It's just called putting down the alcohol. It's not a dream. It's a reality.
I took the cupcake and I threw it across the room and I said, I will do what I dream.
Yeah, but it's a great allegory for today, though, because like you have a lot of kids that don't even read books and shit anymore. They stick their fucking faces in their phones and ignore the world around them. They don't have real life experiences. They just hang out on social media. So all that shit, I mean, you could use the allegory of the NeverEnding Story, like the nothingness is like fucking Facebook, and Mark Zuckerberg is the goddamn Gwark demon dog. I'm kidding. Yeah, I know honestly, people are gonna be like, Jesus Christ, Jay, it's not that serious. Go touch some grass. I will. I do it all the time when I walk my dog. But
I'll do what my dogs do, and I'll just eat the grass when my tum hurts, and then I'll poop it out.
PJ says Jonathan Brandis' best movie was Sidekicks, 100%. 100%. His best movie and his second best movie was Ladybugs with Rodney Dangerfield. Also a great classic.
I forgot he was.
That's a great fucking movie.
Yeah, Sidekicks rules. This movie rules too. This movie to me is a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10. It's a 100% 10, dude. The music, the design, the acting, the story, everything's great. Everything. The smallest characters that you never see again, like the old man in the shop. You never see him again. He was great. Even just those small little things. And it's like that guy knew that boy was supposed to take the book. That's why he didn't really say anything when he ran off with the book.
The guy was kind of weird, though. He's like, you don't read books. Like, it's like, yes, I do. I read Tale of Two Cities.
You wouldn't like this book. Now come and sit on my lap. What?
Yeah. I was waiting on that to take its own dark turn. Like, like the book joke. It's like I was in the closet and there was nothing around me but board games that describe my situation, like Risk.
But I always loved it too, because it's such a disappointing when you get to the sequels, because at the end it had such a great cliffhanger when it was like, and Bastion went on to have many other adventures, and but that's another story. And then you hear that's when you start hearing that music when the credits, that's the NeverEnding Story song coming on.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, and so I read this afterwards. They only covered half the book. This movie only covers the first half of the book. And the guy who wrote the book was kind of a dick about it, in my opinion, because he optioned the book to him and he was happy to do so for $50,000. But then when he saw where they were taking this, when they rewrote it and redid it, and he saw where he tried to stop production and like demand it be shut down. And then he tried to sue them to stop it. And they were like, no, you sold it. You sold it. Shut up.
He was a part of the nothing. What an asshole.
So then, so he hated it. And then obviously, so they covered the second half of the book in the second movie. And then in the third movie, apparently they just made up their own shit.
It just didn't have the same magic. I mean, this was like a once in a lifetime type of movie. They had everything in place for it to be great. And it just came out of nowhere and was amazing. And the sequel just never, I think the sequel came out like the early 90s. It just didn't, I don't know. They were trying to get too fancy with it.
That's a really good point, dude. He's got a good point. It doesn't.
No, it's literally called Never Ending. So it never ends. It just keeps going. That's the whole point of the movie. It's like it's all about fantasy. It just keeps growing because of the imagination of humans.
That's a great point. Sid Ross said the one fantasy movie Mike's like, I know, dude. Like I typically fucking hate fantasy movies. Like Lord of the Rings can suck my ass.
You should have watched this with Ellie. She probably loved it.
So I was going to, because I was going to rent it and I didn't, and I just watched it on Questionable Matters. But then I thought 10 minutes in, I was like, oh, Ellie's going to love this movie. I'm going to watch it with her. But then I got to the part about the horsey.
Yeah, the horsey.
And I am definitely not going to wreck my kid's day, because while we handled that stuff, like there was a while back. Remember Bingo? Remember the movie Bingo about the dog?
Yeah, that was sad too.
Great movie, but there's a scene in it. It turns into a horror movie for like 5 minutes when like this circus captures the dog, and then you see all the other animals being treated poorly. And she literally, this is like 5 years ago, so she was much smaller, but she started crying, and it totally ruined the evening. And my wife was like, "Thanks a lot." I was like, "I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry." So I don't want to show her the horsey part yet. She's not ready for that.
Well, I fast forward that part. And all you gotta say is that the horse went away on vacation with other ponies. and she's like, why is he crying? I was like, because that's his best friend and he's leaving for vacation. That's all that happened. You didn't miss anything. It was boring.
Well, I was just saying, the horse ends up alive at the end, right?
It does end up alive because,
So-
but Bastion brings it back to life. But it technically died. I mean, it fucking died.
Yeah, it literally died in the most depressing way.
It
ever.
gave up.
Sat there.
Yeah, it just said fuck it. And that boy was all be like, come on, we can make it. He's like, nah, fuck you, dog.
That's one of the most heart-wrenching scenes. It's right up there with SLC Punk at the end when he finds Harold and Bob dead, and he's like, I wasn't ready.
Yeah,
That's how I felt watching this.
And that scene happened like only in the middle of the movie, or like it was toward the end, but it was like there was still a lot of chunk left of the film, and then the horse just gave up.
Yeah, that shit was
like stupid ass horse. Fuck, I shouldn't have bought it at goddamn Tractor Supply.
You need to get that horse some Prozac.
No, I'm kidding. No, that was some sad shit, dude. But yeah, the deeper meaning behind that story is what really makes it stand out, and I think that's why I love it so much. I think it's just a great it's depressing in that scene, but it does make you feel good because he turns it around, and it does help you in some ways if you're dealing with like certain grief or whatever. Like it's you don't have to give up.
Yeah, and then the kid, and then that's what I'm saying. He's like, I will do what I dream, and like that book changed that kid's life, man.
Yeah,
it's a great fucking story. And you don't even think about that when you're a kid. It was entertaining as a kid because again, the practical effects, even those little brick things, they look like in Mario when you go into the dungeon and those things fall, those annoying ass bricks fall down. They look just like with their big ass heads, dude. I was watching this and I'm thinking, man, this looks better than like so many like fantasy or Marvel or whatever,
because they gave a shit when they made it. They gave a fuck.
Yeah, they didn't
believe
just
in
like
the story.
They didn't go, oh, we'll just hire some computer programmers to make it up afterwards. Like they went and they built this shit.
Yeah,
we built this city. And just, dude, it makes all the difference. If you've not seen this movie, watch it. Again, I hate fantasy movies. I'm fucking in love with this thing.
It's a great movie.
Find it on
Thank
4K.
you, Chris. A fucking legendary choice. By the way, Karen, she says Lamal was the singer of the NeverEnding Story. Yeah, we covered that. And there's still the guy just actually recently, I think a year or two ago, performed it live, and he still sounds great.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that. For some reason, I thought you were gonna be like, yeah, that guy recently just got cancer and died. I don't know why I thought that's what you were gonna say.
I usually would.
Like,
I would usually take Karen's, really thoughtful and nice comment and give it a 1-2 punch of depression. But I was like, you know what? There's nothing really depressing that happened, so I'm not gonna bring it down.
Where's that girl you've been dating? No, she got hit by a truck. She's dead. Yeah, but yeah, great choice, man. I'm really glad that you picked that one and we got to walk down memory lane. We got more Patreon views, and if you're on Patreon, if you're in that tier, send me a message on Patreon with your review choice. We are going to start getting deeper and deeper into the crack of those reviews for you guys because we appreciate you. So all right, let's pop over now. And by the way, we appreciate you guys keeping the super chats and the Stream Elements tips where YouTube can't take 30% of your money coming. We will answer every single one of them at the end of the stream.
By the way, I did see somebody was popping in the chat. Now they said, have we watched the I Am Legend 2 trailer? Is that real? I thought they were. I know that there was like not an AI trailer, but you know how like they like edit together certain scenes and make it look like a sequel. I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I saw that they had done that. I don't think there was an actual release trailer.
No, it's probably one of those 4K trailers on Facebook. And I used to make fun of people like all the time, like a bunch of fucking idiots on Facebook getting duped by these 4K trailers from Nightmare on Elm Street. But then I'll be at like volleyball or something, and then someone will be like, "Dude, did you see the Nightmare on Elm Street trailer?" And I'm like, "It's fake. It's 4K." And they're like, "If it says like 4K trailers on Facebook," they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, it's like really smart people get tricked by that. So I stopped making fun of people because if you don't follow it, I mean, I can see getting tricked by it, I guess, a little bit more. And that's another take on how shitty movies look these days and are produced these days. That's some ugly ass fucking AI trailer.
You hear that?
Make people think it's real.
You hear that? What's not fake is that Robert Englund got a star on the wall. What's it called? The
Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Walk of Fame. Yeah, I was gonna say the Hall of Fame. He's like, no, he's not that good. The Walk of Fame. That was pretty cool to see. He deserved it.
Yeah. I think that's fucking awesome. I think it's a cool story too. They asked him and John Carpenter, and John Carpenter said, "No, I'll do it another time. Let Robert Englund have his day, like by himself." And I thought that was pretty cool. John Carpenter,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, good for him. He also said they were talking, Bloody Assessing was talking to Robert Englund, and he was like, they asked him why he thought there wasn't a new Nightmare being made, and he basically explained what we all knew. He's like, there's just too many hands in the pot. He's like, New Line owns some of it, Warner Brothers owns some of it, and when Wes Craven passed, he left a lot of his estate to someone, so no one really knows.
I just think it's his family. I think somebody in his family are just holding it up. I don't know. They want to have a really good movie, sure, but I also think they're like, how much we get.
Who knows? Like, it could be a thing where they knew that Wes Craven really hated when other people made sequels to his movies, and they're just like, out of respect for him, we're going to hold this and never let anybody. Which part of me hates him for that, but I also respect it.
Well,
But I think that's what's going on.
Wes Craven hated that they made a sequel to his first one to begin with. That's why he came back for the third one, and he did it, and that was supposed to be the end of it. And they were like, "Nah, we got Freddy for a few more movies, bitch." And then we're gonna do it, and we're gonna kill him in the worst possible way in part 6. And then he had to come back one more time and save it, and then that was supposed to be the super ending of it. But I mean, he knew it was a moneymaker too. Bob Shea was like, "No, man, this is gonna make." I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street single-handedly saved New Line. Without that movie, they'd be fucking dead. They would have closed shop a long time ago. So Bob Shea was never going to let that go, and I don't think it's fair to also punish the fans either.
I may have spread some misinformation there. My apologies. I guess John Carpenter already had his star on the Walk of Fame. See, all of us can get tricked, even geniuses like us.
Did it already have a built-in cigarette?
I didn't even show up. I didn't show up. That's the story I heard. Maybe I guess I must have misheard that. But okay, let's pop back over for a second and get our second tier of the movie posters going. Hey, Shishola, trying to do business here. Is this a professional workplace? Hella.
God damn.
Good Lord.
It's Coke's gone bad.
I love that every time you take a drink of Miller Lite, it's like you never had it before.
Yeah, I don't know. New world. Probably not Body's thing. You don't need that. You should probably not drink.
Please, no more, Mister, please.
Feels so.
Your liver's like, Mister, get
no.
Me out
what
of
it
here.
is, I think. I mean, most of the time it's fine drinking out of a cup, but sometimes I don't know what it is. But when you drink out of a cup, it changes the flavor of the beer. 100%, it just does. Like out of
I like
bottle,
it better in a cup.
I see. I don't. I think it tastes like flatter.
Tried to chug a beer with someone last night and failed miserably. I was embarrassed. It was too cold. The beer was too cold. Worst Halloween poster, the worst one of all. You guys voted 47%. You called it, Jay, Halloween Resurrection.
Yeah. Eagle Eye, I saw you in the chat. Everybody's like, Jay's dumb as fuck. Halloween End's got a great ass poster. You all were trolling when you said that, but Resurrection is a bad poster.
Resurrection will go to the bottom of the pile. It is the worst in our our ranking of the best posters. And second worst goes to Halloween Ends. 36% say Halloween Ends is the worst poster. And again, gotta agree with you. And mainly, to be fair, I will say that they had another poster where it was just Michael standing there and it said Ends, but it was way too close to the first poster, so I picked this one. But yeah, dude, they just put Jamie Lee Curtis alone, by the way, in the top. Like, she's the only.
This looks like a t-shirt that someone would buy you because you're a Michael Myers fan off Temu.
Yeah.
And they're like, I saw it on Temu and I know you like Halloween. It's like, this looks like shit though.
Yeah.
I was like, I thank you for the gift, but nah.
Yeah, dude, and them standing back to back like it's Lethal Weapon, just absolutely awful.
It looks like a
like
cheap ass Grindhouse film. Like they look like they were trying to copy like Dusk Till Dawn or some shit, like a Robert Rodriguez film, and it's like no fucking way, not even close.
Atrocioso. And third place, Season of the Witch, 16%.
So you know what? Because that's such a low number, I think we should probably put Halloween 3 back in the mix.
I'm down.
Reshuffle.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
So Halloween 3 will be in the next round of Survivors. Who will get the Golden Rose?
Because I mean, if we're because my brain blanked out. We're just it's not got Michael Myers in it, so I was just going too technical with it. We're just basing it on artwork alone for all Halloween related movies, whether Michael's in them or not.
That's fair. So we have 2 more to pick for the next poll. I think personally, my choice would be H2O. It's too much of a screen ripoff. It's really lazy. It's just absolute Walmart.
It just looks. Garbage. It looks like Ben Stein's voice. It's just so boring. Bueller. It's so boring, dude. It's so flat.
And even the tagline's terrible. This summer, terror won't be taking a vacation.
Yeah, dude, LL Cool J looking like, why the fuck am I in this movie though?
yeah, and like Michelle Monaghan, I think that's her name. Way down here, Josh Hartnett all the way in the back.
Josh Hartnett looks like he's doing a cologne commercial. They don't even look like he took a pose for the poster.
Yeah, it's true. I don't even know who the girl on the right is. I do, but like
they're like just make a mean face. We'll put it on there.
Yeah, Loomis was dead, so he couldn't be in the poster, but that would have been cool. Okay, so
wait, you know what's funny? I just thought Loomis has never been in any of the posters.
No, that's fucking true, dude. That's crazy. He should have been in the Halloween 4 poster.
Yeah,
with that big
I don't know. It would just been his like I shot him 6 times with his hand coming like with a gun in it. I don't know. It might be maybe they didn't want to put him in it because it'd be too cheesy.
Yeah, they should have put him. I think that would have been dope. Loomis has always gotten a bad rap, man. Okay, so we have 2 for the next round. We need 1. What do you think should be the next worst poster? Because from here on out, they're all pretty decent.
So we got H3 in there, H2O.
Yeah.
They're all actually pretty good. To be honest with you, though.
I think I would go Halloween 4 just because it's a liar.
You shut the fuck up right now.
It's a liar. It's not.
So it's 5.
I know, but 5 looks cool.
You know what? I'll say 5 because I don't like Daniel Harris on it. It looks too much like a Chucky fucking poster.
All right, we'll put it both in, but we'll only take out 2.
Halloween 4, dude. Halloween 4 is in my top 5.
I do love it. I mean, it's a beautiful looking poster. We are talking about art here, so I don't know, but I don't know. Like, what else do you put in there? Like,
the only other one that I was leaning slightly towards possibly putting in there, and I know people are going to get pissed about this, but I'm just saying, is Halloween 2. And I think Halloween 2's got a cooler looking jack-o'-lantern than Halloween 1.
I think Halloween 2 is cooler than Halloween.
But it's redundant. It's basically the same. It's not really that creative, really. I mean, the skulls in it, that's cool. I'm not saying it's an ugly poster by any stretch of the imagination, but compared to the other ones here,
I don't know, but that skull, dude. Look at the skull. Look how fucking cool the skull looks. Oh, come to the front, Jim.
Okay, well, you picked. You picked H2O, right?
Yeah, I picked H2O, so you get I
Okay.
I'm just arguing with you because I like to.
Leave me alone and let me pick what I want.
I love this.
I'm not saying it's a dope ass poster. I'm not saying like all these posters actually look pretty good on their own. That one was a part of my part of my thought process was there. It looked like it looks like a stained glass window in a church. I don't really like that too much.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? All right, you've convinced me. Put that one in there. But I know it's not going to get voted at all. Like people are going to like give that a 2% vote because they love Rob Zombie's Halloween.
I think that's the right choice, though. I think these 3 are. No matter how you cut it, I think these 3 are the next to go. So I think we can be confident in that. All right, I'll put him in the Vodioshko. Why did that didn't make any sense? I'm sorry.
I laughed at it inside. I just didn't use it with my
mouth.
mouth.
No, you didn't.
I didn't use it with my mouth. You shut your fucking mouth.
Sorry. It's the worst.
But yeah, like, and again, I know people are like, why are you saying Halloween 2? I'm not saying because that's where people get confused. They're going to think that we're talking about the films or something.
No,
I mean, well, I know, but people that are coming in are going to be like, God, this is just obviously a fucking joke of a channel. That moron over there with the Green Lantern shirt needs to stick to DC comic books and jack off into the pages and start like talking about the greatness of Halloween. I mean, I was like, I know, just based, and the reason why I said Halloween 2, it just looked redundant. That's it. I'm not saying it's an ugly. Oh, dude, you know what the next one we got to do after this? After this, doing all these posters, we should do the Nightmare on Elm Streets because I'll tell you what, dude, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, when he's like in the flames and he's coming out of the flames, dude, that's a better looking poster than Nightmare 1. By far.
We do this. We do Friday as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get me another beverage. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay. You guys want to talk? We'll talk. Yeah, who is this Loomis wannabe? I don't know. Nobody. I can't replace all Pleasance. Rob Zombie was awesome. Like, are you talking about like as a director or just like as a singer? He's great. Hi, Action. Hi, D-Lan. The Season of the Witch poster is fucking brilliant. I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, maybe it's just I don't. It just looks cheap to me. I'm not saying like it. I know some people love it. I don't know. Hello, Zach Lassard. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. I'm Fake Loomis, apparently. Am I going to be at Mike's house on Saturday? Oh, for the Patreon stream? I'm not sure what we're doing. Maybe. I mean, if I'm not, we'll do it remotely. But I'm thinking I'll be there. I mean, we have to play that fucking video game. It looks gay. Okay. There was a dildo floating by for sure on that Halloween 3 poster. Didn't you see it? There's a dildo built into the sky. It's gay. Someone, did y'all see Wham on the top 10 horror YouTube channels? What? No.
Who said that? Because
that's crazy.
Suck them.
Because we should be number 1. No, I'm kidding. No, I didn't. That's cool though.
Who said that?
I just made it up. No.
Did you guys hear that we were voted the number 1 best YouTube channel?
No, he said we were on a top 7. Right there.
Who done the boss? Who said that about us?
Probably Dave McCray to shit on us because we don't have good shadows in our background.
What culture said that?
No fucking way, dude.
Really? Surely not.
You're gonna type that in. It's gonna be like
Now I'm gonna feel
in the ass or
stupid.
something.
I'm gonna feel so stupid. I'm looking it up.
Don't do it. Don't show it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm such a fucking mark.
Don't do it. Yeah, dude, you are a mark. Holy fuck. This guy fucking believes that the fight between Shawn Michaels and Kevin Nash and all that shit was real. It's like, what are they doing at Madison Square Garden? Why are they hugging each other? They're supposed to be enemies. I can't believe this.
It's not even pulling up. It's not. Can you put the link in the chat?
Oh no, dude, don't. It's probably, no. It's probably not like the actual.
I want to call my.
It's probably not the what culture we think. It's probably just like white culture with 2 H's.
I haven't talked to him in six months. I want to call him like your son made it. Oh, look what you
did! To bring the whole family around the computer. No, this is what your dad's done. we made a what culture list.
You see what you've done? You've broken us. Okay, so speaking of being broken, while you guys are voting on that, man, this is so dumb. This discourse, okay, I'm gonna pull it up here. That's been going on with Predator.
Oh,
it's just, oh my god, so dumb, dude.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. It comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna see it probably. But Predator Badlands is coming out, right?
I already saw it.
And what'd you think?
I mean, I really just didn't like the fact that they brought back the alien from the Alien movies. That was weird. I was like, why are you guys like doing that for? And then the Predator creature like talks with a British accent. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Look at this big sandwich I ate. It was really good.
Fat ass.
First off, by the way, did you know this? Now, this is kind of a tricky lie, but Rotten Tomatoes, for one, this is not the story I was talking about. When you look at the Rotten Tomatoes rankings, they have the original Predator as the 4th best Predator movie at 65%. Now, this doesn't really count because Rotten Tomatoes, it wasn't around when that movie came out, so it's skewed. But
Rotten Tomatoes ranked the original Predator with Arnold. Oh, I see. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, the Predator. I've gotten
this is the Rotten Tomatoes collective scores of each movie. Where, well, by the way, it being a 65% fresh, no matter how you cut it up, is just a fucking joke. It's a bunch of people like, I hate men, I hate sweaty men, and I hate that they're strong. But yeah,
they got you pushing too many pencils, huh, Dylan? You push the pussy.
It's a fucking joke.
They didn't chew. They didn't take Ventura's fucking advice.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, slack jaw? This will put hair on your chest.
Yeah. It's skewed because it's based on Rotten Tomatoes. The system's broken, so they're not actually saying that, but it is a funny thing to look at. But I'm trying to get to
why do you have Tom Brady in your goon report?
Because it was he cloned his dog, and I was like, this guy's fucking weird.
Did he really?
Yeah, he cloned his dog, and it made me think
no fucking way. Is they're allowed to do that?
If you're Tom Brady, you're allowed to do anything.
Hold on. Tom Brady revealed that his current dog Junie is a clone.
Mm-hmm.
When the fuck did they start allowing that? I thought they was against ethics and shit. That's why the whole cloning thing. I know they cloned that sheep like 1,000 years ago or whatever. They're like, no, we can't do that. That's ethically wrong. They started doing that.
I guess.
How much?
I guess
I'm gonna have to talk to Tom.
Yeah, it's like that's some Pet Cemetery shit, dude.
I'll do it.
But yeah, so I posted this, dude. This is an actual review of Predator Badlands. Ellie Fanning is a lovable robot BFF to the sweetest predator yet in a deft, disarmingly kind-hearted franchise entry. Okay, and then when you look up the review for this,
oh my god,
the person literally says. In the new film Badlands, a young predator monster, Deck, is bullied by his domineering father for being too small and weak, learns important lessons about the value of sensitivity, and meets two feisty women, one a robot, the other an alien, who will become his besties for life. He might as well audition for the school musical or move to New York City at the end. That's the joke me and my friend made. And then it goes on to say, I'm mostly kidding. That's the joke a friend and I made. And it goes on to say some viewers might miss the macho brutality of Predator's past, but Deck's adventures in self-confidence and chosen family may well satisfy plenty of others. This Predator is queer, and we should say it.
Oh my God. Bravo TV and Mario Lopez reporting you've outdone yourself. Holy shit. I love it. Queer eye for the Predator guy. I can't wait to watch what outfit they're going to pick out for that ruffian next week.
To be fair, it does go on to say I'm mostly kidding. These
motherfuckers there's something in it that they walked away thinking this. So fuck that. Nope. Scribbled out. Won't be watching. Maybe I might go on the high seas. I don't know. Captain Kellogg might need a pirate captain or a first mate.
Now, I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to take it with any importance whatsoever. I'm still going to watch the movie. I'm going to give it a fair shake. But like, literally, I just, as a joke, dude, right? As a joke, I retweeted this of Jesse Ventura.
That's a good one.
That's like, how far we fallen, you know? And
Yeah,
all I'm trying to say is like Predator, man. Like the reason people loved it.
I love that fucking gift, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
It's
like somebody's like, "Hey, did you get really fucked up last night and shit your pants?" And this is the gift that you would send.
And I'm proud of it too. But yeah, what Predator was about, dude, it was an all-time 80s classic action movie that mixed in horror. And dude, the responses have gotten to this are a bit insane. This one fucking nutbag, cream corn douchebag. Meathead dude bros raving about the original Predator will never not be funny as fuck, considering the movie was literally a critique of toxic
Thanks, bro.
masculinity.
I've been working out all the time. You see the definition, bro.
Predator, dude, this is kind of what's going on. There's a bunch of people online ranting and raving about how great the movie is. A bunch of people saying that they know it's great even though they haven't seen it. And basically anybody who says that based on the trailer, this CGI sci-fi fest is not what I want in Predator. Now, to be fair, there's like some people like that live in that like culture war shit. Like the critical drinker guy has been complaining about these things and stuff like that. But like normal people who don't care about
I like
that
guy
shit,
though.
I've never watched. I don't know. I'm just saying, like the people who constantly argue about shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Are it is turning into a woke versus new age, whatever. But like, which I hate all that shit. I don't really care about that shit. But the fact of the matter is, dude, you people are yelling at people saying you're not allowed to just look at this movie now and be like, I don't like it or I don't like the direction, without a bunch of people coming and calling you a fucking dude, bro. And saying that toxic masculinity, dude, toxic masculinity wasn't a fucking word in 1987. No one talked about that because we were normal then. You know what I mean?
It reminds me of that meme or as a gif or something when Rachel Zegler got cast as Snow White and she's like, yeah, the prince was so like rapey looking or whatever she said, and she's like, weird. And then they made a gif of the prince going up as a cartoon and trying to kiss her, and then he hears what she said and he's like, all right, we'll stay here and die, you stuck up bitch. And then he backs away. It's like, you won't be kissed by a prince because it's rapey to you. Yeah, it's stupid as hell. I don't know. I think the idea behind Predator was it was an action film. It was literally fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger in all of his glory with his biceps popping out and sweat running down his cheeks. And he's fucking taking out a goddamn alien in the fucking jungle, dog. With a bunch of other masculine bros. And they're going to save the day. And they're going to be masculine about it. And when they do it, guess what happens? The world keeps revolving. And it goes on.
Dude, it wasn't a fucking critique of toxic masculinity. It was a side plot in the movie that, hey, these guys are big and strong and like over the top, larger than life action heroes were a big thing at the time. And the director smartly was like, how can we make this scary when you've got Jesse Ventura and Arnold Schwarzenegger and all these people in the woods? How can we make them us scared for them? And literally he made their muscles a non-factor. He made their guns a non-factor because we're supposed to be scared of the Predator. It had nothing to do with fucking toxic masculinity.
Yeah, but he made us feel safe and secure when Dylan and Arnold, and you see the zoom in on you're like, God damn. But they kind of did it in Predator 2 though with Danny Glover. I mean, he was just an average regular cop from New York, and he takes down the fucking big baddie from outer space. So, but yeah, and I think Predator 2 is actually leans way more into horror than Predator 1. And it took me a long time to appreciate Predator 2 because back in the day, I didn't like it as much when I was a kid when I rented it because I'd come off that high of seeing Arnold take down the fucking, jungle monster. Yeah, as like this over the top live action hero kind of guy. And then you seeing Danny Glover, I just didn't appreciate it. But when I got older and I watched it, I was like, this is great. A lot more horror related, but yeah, dude, that whole shit about toxic masculinity. I'm so fucking tired of hearing that shit. Go to Blue Sky and jack off into the fucking cup, you weirdo. Holy fuck.
His
name was Easy Bake Owen. You celebrate Easy Bake Ovens, you fucking turd. I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
But that's just a microscopic piece of what the Twitter and the internet's doing. Now, if you like the original Predator, you're a machismo dude bro piece of shit.
Okay.
Especially if you don't like this new one. Listen, I'm not impressed with what I saw in Badlands that much because number one, over CGI, the practical effects are missing from it. It looks like over CGI, doing a sci-fi adventure for it, whatever. But all I'm saying is like, man, I miss the 80s when it was Arnold, when it was a fucking action movie. Like, I'm not saying the movie's gonna fucking suck. I'm just saying, like,
God forbid that, you know, you can't just have an action film with some big dudes like going out and like taking shit down. I mean,
yeah,
weird.
Now we gotta have, you know, well,
yeah,
actually,
if you
the
like that
Predator
shit,
is
you like that, you're a fucking magtard. You fucking magtard. Why don't you go celebrate on Fox and go down there and get a show? You fucking turd.
It's
oh my god. That's why I'm glad I don't have Twitter, because or I would even do like the channel Twitter, because I would literally just fucking I'd probably say some really out of pocket shit about people, because I mean I was like, dude, I would never get dragged into a fucking conversation with a turd like that any day of the week. Like, that guy is literally just like desperate for attention, and he's probably mad the anal bead got stuck sideways in his crack.
Dude, there's a lot of people that are arguing with me, like saying like, oh, how do you know? Was it about Paulson Macelone? Just because the war?
I don't know. I don't know either. I'm just going off what you told me, but based on that argument that you got pulled into on Twitter, I don't know.
Like, dude,
our chat's arguing, or just the people online?
No, the people in the
Twitter is
X,
fucking nefarious. That's the Wild West, dude. Like, you got
not real life.
I got two guns, one for each of you.
I think it's just insane, dude. Like, literally just being like, hey, I like old school action movies with big muscular dudes fighting and flawed.
Don't make me gay.
Explosions. It's like makes you a piece of shit now. Like, what is this, dude? What are we doing? This is so fucking stupid.
It's the last charge of a dying brigade that Hollywood backed for years, thinking that that's what people wanted. And when the numbers started coming in and they started losing fucking money, and the studios realized, hey, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't be curtailing our stories to those types of people, and shift back to what people liked back in the 80s and 90s and shit, and make our money. That's what it is. It's just screaming banshees in the night with twisted anal beads in their ass crack. Ignore them.
And you know what? The idea of a predator being bullied by like other predators, like, that's been around since the beginning. If you look at the comic books, one of the original really cool comic books that they did, the original comic books, it was literally one of the predators being cast out to prove himself. It's all about proving yourself as a predator.
In Predator 2, the predator that showed up that Danny Glover took on and fought I think he was a smaller predator than the other ones, and that was his whatever manhood test. Like, he had to go to the earth and take skulls, and like to be accepted into this warrior race to pass his test or whatever. And then when Danny Glover wound up killing him, the leader of the Predator gave him a weapon or some kind of souvenir or trophy at the end of it. It's been a minute since I've seen it, but I think he like, it was out of respect, because the Predators are a warrior culture. Yeah. And he was like, oh, you took one of us down. We all know you'll fight.
There's already a bunch of people that proudly display the fact that Prey is way better than Predator will ever be.
That's not.
Are you out of your crack smoking mind?
You right smoke now? The same shit that Ronald DeFeo Jr. from the Amityville did. Holy fuck! That's LSD already and heroin's gonna get you. It's gonna
like, you just don't like that it was a female lead. Like, fucking what, dude? I have 2 daughters. Like, I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna bounce back to the dude bro response. I loved Ellen fucking Ripley. I loved Linda Hamilton in Terminator. So you're full of shit. You're absolutely out of your
point
fucking
of no
mind.
return.
There's nothing wrong with female lead characters in action films at all when they're wrote correctly, and they're not wrote over the top Mary Sue. When you get a Mary Sue, then it becomes stupid as hell, and I hate it. But if it's a cool character, she's got a great backstory, she's badass. Also, Samara Weaving in that one movie was great. I don't remember what it was. Ready or Not, was that the one?
Yeah.
She was awesome,
badass.
Yeah. So no, that's stupid as fuck. But I don't want to get. But again, that's like somebody trying to get you in the weeds to get you boggled down with that bullshit.
Yeah. And dude, and again, I hate the cultural shit. Like, I think both sides of it are just way too much. And we use the word grift. There's grifting going on all over the place on both sides of it. I'm stuck in the middle, dude. I'm just like, can we just talk about a movie? And if the CGI sucks, say the CGI sucks without someone being like, oh, you're just not.
We've been accused of grifting. I was like, dude, we've been saying the same shit since 2012. I don't know the fuck you're talking about.
I hate all of it.
If I could get that grift money, tell me how to do it. Is there a course I got to take? I'd love to do it. Tell me how to do that shit.
Yeah, it's like, how brave of you not to choose a side. Like, do you realize that the brave people are the people who don't choose a side? Because when you choose a side, you immediately have a billion crazy people that will fight to the death with you and like disown their own children over it.
I'm waiting on someone in the comments to be like, so Halloween posters.
Yeah, but that's just, I think it's insane that we're literally using a movie to be like to virtue signal how we feel about the world. It's a predator
that's
movie
what
for
if
cocksucking sake.
if that movie is even close to the description that the Hollywood Reporter gave, then it will die. It will not do well at the box office, and then they're going to go around with their thumbs at their assholes. That probably, they're going to be like, "Why did it my mother?" I don't know, because you didn't give it to the audience. You didn't give it to the right kind of audience that wants to see a fucking action movie. That's why.
And again, I'm willing to bet, dude, that when you go and watch the movie, you probably won't pick up anything that Hollywood Reporter person wrote. I think that they were just looking so deep into the themes that they're like, how can I make this about politics?
That is true.
Because that'll get more clicks.
That is true. There is a lot of journalists that will do that shit. They'll paint a movie a certain way, and it's not true at all.
And a lot of people on Rotten Tomatoes will literally make their score based on whether they think the movie is on the right or the left. And that's why you just can't trust these things. I'm not saying everyone.
You can take any movie you want if you really want to, and you're so desperate, and co-opt it into your own agenda and twist around certain narratives that happen in the film to make it fit your narrative and make it fit your agenda, and then say, well, it's about that. No, it's not. You're just delusional as fuck, and you need some SSRIs. Yeah, and you need to get laid. That's what
go outside.
Yeah,
go.
But there are some movies that do it over the top, and they're obvious about it. There's some movies that do that, but there are also a lot of weirdos, the grifters, that are like, I'll just spin this up and make a rage bait article where I know people will click on it, and I'll piss people off, and then I'll get more money.
I can promise you, when I review this movie, I will not. When I watch this movie, I will not be looking for.
Well, they already think you're Bill O'Reilly, so you're fucked.
Apparently, yeah, that's the difference.
The no spin factor.
That's really working out well for you, isn't demonizing everybody who doesn't completely agree with you. How's that going for you right now?
Make sure you start your review of like, this is the no spin factor. We'll do it live.
Yeah, I'll be worried about the CGI and whether or not the movie's cool and a fun action movie and has a good plot, not whether or not. I wonder if the Predator's good. Like, I
wonder who he voted for. That's really gonna make me like him or hate him. By the way, I'll be right back.
Okay. Enjoy your pee-pee time. Just don't use your dick, because men who use their dicks are evil. That's what the internet says. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Anyways, how are you guys? How's it going? It's starting to finally feel like fall outside. It's cold. It's cold and shitty. But like more wintry than the other one. I know. We're going to talk about the mummy. Don't you worry. We're going to talk about it. Don't you worry. Beep up. It's going to fucking happen. It's going to happen. I promise. We're going to get there. What's up with you, Zach? How's it going? You flowing? You feeling good? I feel nice. Feel real nice. What'd you guys have for dinner tonight? I had 5 chicken wings and a handful of my mother-in-law's jalapeno pork nachos at dinner. And they were delicious. And I feel great about it. That's what I ate. I ordered 6, only ate 5. Watching the figure, because you got to do that. Burger, you had a burger? That's nice, Kyle. Burgers are tasty. I love burger. Waffle House, nice. I haven't had Waffle House in forever, dude. I haven't had that shit in forever. Hot dogs and mac and cheese, that sounds fucking delicious, bro. Hell yeah, Sinneroth. Just Dr. Pepper, man. It's on a diet. You gotta put some food in that thing. Jack's Pizza, nice. Dude, if you want to see something hilarious, look up Dave Portnoy reviewing Jack's Pizza, because he's really pissed off because it was during COVID and they wouldn't send him a free pizza. And he just rants and raves the entire time. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen on YouTube. Chicken enchiladas. I like it. That's good. Popcorn and chicken barbecue. Oh, popcorn chicken barbecue. That sounds that sounds good. I even thought about that. Never even put those things together. Chicken noodles. Nice. Nice. I got to have a sandwich. I got to have if you eat soup, dude, if you eat chili or if you eat chicken noodle soup, like, what's your sandwich? Are you a grilled cheese or are you a peanut butter sandwich?
I put bread in it.
I knew it'd be something fucking weird with you,
it's just
dude.
like
I knew it couldn't just be a normal fucking
I just have
person.
a single slice of fucking bread with it.
So do you put butter on the bread or you just dip dry ass bread in the fucking...
What I do is I'll sometimes take the chili and I'll scoop it onto the bread and I'll make a little sandwich out of the bread. And then I'll eat the bread. And then I'm like hoping that no one's seeing me, especially my wife, and how fat and ugly I am when I'm eating it. I'm like,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I got that when I was a kid where you had those school lunches and you would get those mashed potatoes. Dude, I don't give a fuck what anybody said. Those school lunch mashed potatoes were fucking badass, dude. And I used to take the biscuits and I would put the mashed potatoes in the biscuit, in between the biscuits, and I'd eat them a biscuit, like a mashed potato biscuit sandwich. Dude.
I did that shit all the time.
Awesome.
The chicky nugs in the mashed potatoes is good.
But then I got made fun of in like 7th grade. I was like, he was eating like that. I was like, God, I mean, that's the only lunch you're gonna have for the rest of the week, you fucking goddamn food stamp motherfucker.
Somebody said I missed it, but someone said a baked potato with all the. Yeah, Karen said she had a baked potato with all the. Karen looks like such a nice lady. They should have given you a different name. You did not deserve to be saddled with the Karen because you look like a lovely person.
Baked potato with all the fixings is good shit, dude. Does Wendy's still do that?
Yeah, you can still get a baked potato at Wendy's for sure.
Good stuff right there.
I tried to get one the other day. Katie said that they were out of potatoes. I was like, what the fuck? But
she's like, I'm gonna be healthy today. I'm gonna get a baked potato. I mean, I know it's kind of starchy, but I'm just gonna eat the plate. And
I was trying to be healthy.
That sour cream looks good. That bacon, those chives, that butter. Oh my god!
I got a baked potato and chili. I was trying to be healthy. That's what I was doing.
So you know what? Make it 2. I'm not driving.
What was I gonna say? Oh no, I made that the other night. I was trying to be suave with it. I got baked potatoes and I got shaved steak. And I made baked potatoes and put shaved steak and like some chopped up mushrooms and some green peppers and shit in it.
Yeah.
But the shaved steak was fucking gross, so kind of ruined it.
Did you buy the what do you like buy the steak like the cheap meat?
Yeah, I just got shaved steak from Kroger. It's like $7 for like a.
Oh, you got I thought you went to a Save-A-Lot. It's like that shit's like old. That
cooks.
Not even. Yeah, that's not even cow, dude. That's like fucking. This is a rat. This is a rat burger. It's like Demolition Man. Like it's rat.
It's a rat burger. He took another bite of it afterwards too. He's like, pretty good. No, it was just, but it did cook like Save-A-Lot meat. It was not good. All right.
Back to the poll.
Back to life. Back to reality.
By the way, thank you guys for showing up. We got 377 folk in here, and we like that. We're
talking about baked potatoes.
And then we lost some because I brought it up, and they were like, "Nah, fuck that. I like Burger King."
To be fair, there's a delay on that. That was probably during the baked potato conversation. I think there's a delay on the audience kind of.
Toasted cheddar chalupa.
Back to the posters. We do appreciate you guys so much for hanging out tonight. And again, we will get to every single super chat, guaranteed. So you guys have voted that after Resurrection, which is the worst poster, Halloween Ends is the second worst poster. You guys have voted that the third worst poster, alarmingly, is H2O at a 54% clip. They agree with us, Jay. Yep. They agree with this. We're all in agreement together. This Scream ripoff piece of shit poster can go right into the garbage pile. Terrible. But from here on out, everything's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys vote for the next worst poster. They agree with us as well. Rob Zombie's Halloween is the next worst. But I think that's the right answer, guys.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, not bad, but not the best. Not the best. And
that's when your mom bought you the Don Post Halloween mask instead of like the like, oh my god. But I mean, it's still technically Michael, right?
Yeah,
but it's like it's Don Post.
And Season of the Witch survives another round. It's just it's surviving, man. So it's gonna survive another round.
I don't remember who said it, but according to one of our chatterers, it's gay. So it's only a matter of time. Me? Halloween 3, the poster.
Oh yeah. All right, so Halloween 3 is next up on the chopping block once again. Surviving, living the life. What do we want to? What 2 posters are we going to throw in the mix to get?
Well, you pick. You go ahead and pick because you pick and I pick.
All right, y'all are going to hate this. You're going to hate this. I'm picking Halloween. I'm picking the original poster, dude. I thought about it. We're talking about art. We're talking about practice. All right, we're talking about art. And
but that shit looks so clean though.
It looks clean, but like, I just think that if we're all gonna want to fucking put it in the top because it's Halloween the classic, but artwork wise, the pumpkin's kind of fucking ugly. The way it has teeth at the end.
That's because some of it's in shadow, yo.
I never loved that design that much anyways. It's good. And the knife is like a weird bent dick. Like it's a kind of floppy. So I'm nominated.
Well, the dick is bent, it's not floppy.
You guys won't be brave enough to vote it out. I know you won't be brave enough to vote it out.
This is called gaslighting and manipulation. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that.
Objection, Your Honor. Misleading the witness.
You shouldn't do that. He's leading the witness. It reminded me of Ghostbusters 2 when Louis Tully was on the stand and Peter Venkman just kept feeding him his lines to say, and she was like, "Objection, Your Honor." The witness is leading the attorney, and he's like, goes, "Come on, we're both lawyers." And then he was like, he goes, "Am I good?" And the billboard's like, "Yes, we've helped them enough."
Anyway, Exit said Mike is always that guy. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just being honest with you.
I think I'm gonna put they're all great. They really are. I think I put Halloween 5 in my next round. And again, it goes back to redundancy. If you already put Halloween 1 in there, it's just too similar to Halloween 4, except that you add Daniel Harris, and then it just looks like I don't. There's something about that poster. Like while it's kind of cool, it looks too much like just a generic Child's Play shit. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't work for me.
I'm just a horn dog for placement. Like when you look at like how you put your posters on the wall and shit, I love them to be equally spread out and like equally level. Like I get a big old rubbery one for that. My OCD does. So like this poster really gets me going because it's perfect because it's
a good looking poster,
yeah,
in its own way. But I think that the Michael's mask, like where it's like kind of hidden in the background, and it looks too. I don't know what it looks too fake versus the Halloween 4 mask where it's like forefront and it looks great. It looks real. Like this one looks too painted on. I don't know.
Michael's got those Jokerish Batman lips going on here too.
This poster,
look at that. He's been on that Botox.
Yeah, this poster is. I was thinking about her. I was thinking about me. I was thinking about us. Where we gonna be? No, really. I don't know. It just doesn't look. It just doesn't work for me.
All right, I'm putting it to a vote for you guys. I know that. I think Halloween 3's. My guess is Halloween 3 is going to be on the out.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I think you're going to be right. I think Halloween 5 is probably going to take the tumble because everybody loves the original, but we're talking about art here. We're talking about art, guys. Okay, just remember that when you make your votes. Okay. Okay.
Call me fucking Picasso.
All right, I'm putting these votes in right now.
That was kind of remind me of The Rock when that one dude was like, "All I want to know is like, do you like your haircut?" And he was like, "Just scissors, no clippers." Like, no clippers. You've got to be kidding me. Did they tell Picasso no brush?
It's a grunge thing,
dude. I just watched The Rock like a couple of weeks ago. Dude, what an underrated. Well, is it underrated? Probably not. I mean, I think it did get its praise back in the day when it came out, but it's so good, and it's weird too because Michael Bay directed it, but Jerry Bruckheimer was behind it.
Dude, that's such a great movie. Yeah, like, but again, you're probably a masculine piece of shit if you try to watch The Rock now. There's not enough about what society's going through.
You best. Only losers say you best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen, or only losers go home and type on Blue Sky. Winners go and fucking argue on Twitter. That was one of the worst Sean Connerys ever, but.
I didn't think it was that bad, honey. Sweet. I think you did a good job. You're welcome. All right. Some of you guys have been clamoring for this. Why you guys vote? Big news. Huge news. The Mummy 4 is fucking happening, and they're bringing back Brendan fucking Fraser and Rachel fucking Weisz.
I like that. Brendan Fraser deserves a comeuppance. We want to see it. We want to see the resurgence. We need that to happen. One of the nicest dudes ever in Hollywood that had one of the biggest train wrecks ever. Not his fault, but happened in his life. That motherfucker's dude, he deserves it. I hope that this movie is amazing. I don't know if it will be or not, but I hope so.
He's been he looks pretty good apparently lately. He's been looking pretty fit, pretty in shape. Not that he looked bad before, in my opinion. He's still a handsome guy, normal looking feller. But yeah, obviously everything's been the broken back, all that stuff. It's exciting to see happen. I don't know how action-packed their roles are going to be, if this is going to be a requel type of situation, if they're going to like lead another group. They could fuck that up. And have him like in a chair, like, well, they make a phone call to Brendan Fraser. He's like, not dead, very much retired. And he just tells him how to stop the mummy. That would suck.
Yeah, as long as I don't do like, well, I'm going to train the next generation of grave robbers, and I'm gonna be, and then I'm going to sacrifice myself to save Rachel Weisz, even though I know that she left me and she's got another husband that she's been seeing. I could see Hollywood doing that kind of shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the 100%.
Fuck? But also, dude, we should do a commentary for the Mummy. We've never done that on Patreon.
Well, let them vote on it, and then we can.
Yeah, next month's vote. We still got a bunch to do, but next month's vote, we're going to include the Mummy. We're going to add our.
Did you like the third one?
We're going to add the Mummy in there. The third, I don't remember anything about the third movie. Was that the one with The Rock in it?
No, that was Scorpion King. That was terrible too.
Wasn't The Rock in a Mummy movie though?
Mm-hmm. He was in the second one.
Oh,
that was his first appearance. Was in the Mummy 2.
Terrible CGI, right? And that
was awful. Yeah, that shit looked like PS2 graphics. But no, yeah, he was in the Mummy 2, and then they did a spinoff. The best thing that came out of the Scorpion King was Godsmack I Stand Alone. That music video was fucking badass, and that song was great.
Stand alone.
I was like, if you're gonna sing it, finish it.
Yeah.
Finish it.
You let this thing down inside me. I'm not dying for it.
I always thought he said you laid your stink down inside me. And I was like, God damn.
No, I gotta look
that's
up the
this
lyrics.
dirty whore. It's like she
We
left
lost
her
4
stink
people.
down inside.
We lost 4 people.
I think he meant
that.
your sting. I think he said you left your sting down inside of me or something like that. But I always thought he said your stink. And I'm like, God, I was like The Rock just didn't care where he was putting it. Glory holes.
It's about his
holes, whatever.
secretly. That's not a lot of people know that, but it's actually about him secretly being gay. The song is leaving a breadcrumb trail of gayness.
Yeah, but Scorpion King was terrible. It was just an awful movie, and it wasn't just the fact that it was terribly written. The Rock was really green when he made that movie.
Oh, so here it is. It is I stand alone. Everything that I believe is fading. I stand alone inside. Oh no, excuse me. I stand alone, feeling your sting down inside me. I'm not dying for it.
Okay,
feeling
so I thought he said
sting.
I thought he said stink.
That might be about being gay, dude.
No, I just thought it meant like he had a disease that he got.
Sting. Feeling your sting down inside me. I'm not dying for it. Scorpion's thing.
Well, that's awesome. Good for Brendan Fraser. That's a great. I mean, that's what people still know him for. And even though he also did some other incredible movies, I'm glad that he's getting another shot at it.
Yeah, and by the way, we love gay people. That was not a diss about being gay. I think being gay is. I wish I was gay, but maybe I am. But Radio Silence is going to be directing it, which is pretty cool. I think that's exciting. That's a big piece nobody's talking about. Nobody's talking about.
I don't know who. What are they known for?
Radio Silence. Fucking. We just talked about Tomorrow evening.
Radio Silence. They're trying to silence us. What the fuck? No, I don't know who they are.
Fucking Terminator 2 to bang it in my head. They directed Ready or Not. They directed Scream 5, Scream 6.
Okay.
They directed other cool shit.
Scream 5 and Scream 6 is not what I would consider cool shit, but okay.
Shut up, Jay.
But okay.
Yeah, but they directed Ready or Not. I think they're perfect for that. I think that'll be really fun. So
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I did see. I thought there might have been some issues with Rachel Weisz because I know that Brendan Fraser has done a couple of cons now where he's reunited with former castmates for The Mummy, and it's pretty cool to see him. He's like really happy to be up there, and he's answering questions. You can tell that he's enjoying having the limelight on him again, and everyone's pretty respectful. And Rachel Weisz hasn't been there. I know you are, Billy Bob. I can look at you, and I know that that's the face you make when a slimy dick goes right in your crack hole. But my point being is that then they were like, well, Rachel Weisz never shows up to these things. Like, there's like bad blood, like people trying to create a problem. And they're like, no, probably because she's really fucking busy. And I'm not saying nothing bad against these other people that show up for these reunions, but Brendan Fraser's not exactly getting a ton of fucking work. He did The Whale, which was an awesome movie.
Think since The Whale, he's got a movie coming out like next week, but it's
but not like big giant, like iconic films that he used to be in, which is not his fault. It's just like he got like really fucked over by Hollywood because he got like sexually assaulted. There was all that shit that went on behind the closed doors that he was trying to get away from. Then his wife left him, and there was all this crazy shit that happened to that poor dude. But
I'm trying to look up pictures of like Brendan Fraser, like what he looks like right now. But it's hard to see an exact timeline. Dude, look how ripped he was.
No, he was a good looking dude. Yeah, he really had.
Like, holy shit, Tarzan.
Yeah, he definitely ate the grilled chicken from McDonald's.
No
fried chicken for me.
I'm now gay. Jesus Christ, he was perfect. He was a perfect human specimen. And then not looking bad there, looking like a normal dude, just a normal guy every day.
He looks like a really informed guidance counselor that I would definitely take seriously. And I like that.
Yeah,
he's very trustworthy. Like right there, that guy looks great. That guy looks like he works at Hallmark and that he's going to help you pick out a perfect present for your wife that you done dirty to by not like remembering your anniversary. I like that.
People are like, he looks so horrible. I'm like, dude, he looks like an absolutely everyday normal person for his age.
There. He looks like the new middle school principal. He's going to make sure that the kids are treated fairly. And you know what? When you do wrong, you got to have consequences because actions have consequences.
He looks like the coach that's going to give you a second chance, but you got to put down the booze. You got to put down the booze because he means business.
He looks like he just put him down in that picture, though. He looks like he just put him down. He's not happy.
All right, who is the next?
A lot of people, by the way, we lost the shit ton of people. Apparently, they don't like Brendan Fraser. Get out.
It's your all's fucking problem with Brendan Fraser, huh? All right, so
no, they clicked on it. It's like I thought we were doing Halloween shit, and then these fucking idiots are talking about Brendan Fraser.
We got to stop watching the ticker. It really informs the way you move. You know, you start to think like, what is it? Is it me? Is it me? I just tell myself it's Jay, and then it's all okay.
Well,
But
I
in
know
the chat reminds me that they like you better than me, and it puts me back in my.
I don't even care what the chat says. I take full responsibility. I see that ticker go down. I'm like, what the cock sucking shit did I do? I just showed up, and then I lost 5 people.
Some fucking guy commented on a video. Commented on a video the other day, and he was like, ha! It was like at the pumpkin beer video I think we did. He was like, ha ha. He's like, Mike, take it easy on Jay. He's the only reason we watch. LOL. He was like, I love you fuckers. And I'm like, you just told me that like you literally fucking hate me, and then you're like, I love you fuckers. I was like, suck a dick.
Was that the Easy Bake Oven guy from Twitter?
Yeah, I was like, you know, you don't speak for everyone, okay? Just maybe the majority.
I don't even watch. I don't even read that shit because I was like, it's all whatever. Most people, you can't tell when people are joking anyway because it's like when you read a text. That's why I always hate sending jokes through texts. Then I have to put LOL at the end so they know I'm joking. But even though like I'm like, it kind of ruins the joke. But if I don't put it on, they're like, dude, what the fuck? Why'd you send me that? I'm like,
it was so backhand.
It's not like a joke. I mean, it's not serious.
It's just so backhanded. It's like when someone's like, "Hey man, I love your channel, but seriously," and then like that, you know what's gonna come after that is them fucking like being a total asshole. And like
it's like saying it's like leaning in close to you and they're like, "I'm not trying to be racist," but and you're like, "Oh, you probably shouldn't say that out loud at all because that really just makes you racist."
Yeah, it's like people are fucking weird, dude. All right, so in the next Halloween worst poster, the worst next poster is. Dude,
what?
It's Halloween 5. 48% say Halloween 5 is the next worst.
It's a bad poster. It's a bad
going
poster.
down there. And unfortunately for Halloween 3, it was a good run. Hey, it was a good fucking run, Halloween 3. You did good, kid. You did good, but it's voted out next out of solid. I would have kept it in if it was a lower percentage, but 40% also say Season of the Witch. So it was actually kind of close.
You gotta be fair though. You put it up against Halloween the original.
That's why I said I would have kept it, but it got 40%, and Halloween 5 only got 48%. So it was pretty close between those two. So I will honor that one for those reasons. But you're right. Yeah, I knew. I mean, Halloween, the original Halloween got 13%. It's not like
that's pretty low though, considering
it's not like I was.
I think you got to put it. But now I feel like you got to put it back in the shuffle.
Oh, 100%. Like, yeah, last place. It's gonna stay. I'm not gonna force my wiener on you people. Unless you ask for it, which is different than forcing. But unless you Kanye. Unless you sign a consent for it. It's like Strange Darling. No, I want this. All right. So next, what do we got? I'm maintaining Halloween. I'm gonna stay strong with my opinions and my feelings. Yeah. What's your next lamb to the slaughter?
Well, no, you can't. I mean, you got to pick because Halloween would have to go back in the bottom of the barrel anyway because it was the last. Like it would already.
Oh yeah. You're right. You're right.
You have to pick.
You're right. Yeah, you go first though.
No, that's not the way the game.
Fine, I'll fucking go first.
Tell me.
Of these, just pure art wise, look,
No, that's why I wanted you to go first. Test the waters, child.
Fuck. I'm gonna go Halloween Kills, man. It's between Halloween Kills and Halloween, but Halloween is just so, dude. Look, the Halloween 2018. Halloween 2018. It's just, dude. It asks so many questions of you. Like it leaves every possible scenario open. It's so simple. It's not the greatest art, but just it's so mysterious that I can't do it. I love it too much.
Yeah, it does. It does. Like if you were in the movie theater when that movie was coming out, the poster does look at you and like, are you going to buy a ticket?
Yeah, this could be about anything. And I love the Halloween Kills poster. I think it's sick as shit, but it does kind of have that almost CGI-ish fire going on. I'm going to go Halloween Kills. I hate it because I like it, but I'm going to go Halloween Kills. Now some fun for you. You're going to go Halloween too. I can already tell because you already mentioned it.
Don't act like you know what the fuck I'm going to do.
Don't you order for me. I'll order for myself at dinner.
Yeah, Halloween 2.
This Halloween 2, right? The original Halloween 2. It's tough because they're all so good now.
I know, but I'm actually interested to see where the chat's going to go with this because Halloween 2, a lot of people like it better than the first one, but I feel like the other ones have like so much more going on. And it's such a cooler poster. I don't know. I think Halloween 2 and Halloween 1. I don't know. I'm just interested to see what the chat's going to vote. Do you hear me typing?
Papa, can you hear me? All right, I'm adding them. Damn, you took a deep draw. You went,
No, I'm just a sigh of depression. So, excuse me. Excuse me.
you sound like a hotel, like a drunk hotel room. Just fucking bottles and smoking.
Dude, I hate buying bottles when we're doing shows because it's so obvious. They're like, fuck, dude, why don't you just drink it on camera, you fucking goddamn drunk ass motherfucker. It's like, I am out of a red cup. We can't, we probably could get away with just drinking out of the bottle. It might not be a TOS violation, but I don't know. Like, YouTube is real weird about shit like that.
To be fair, yeah, we've definitely shown labels before. Oh, an accident.
No, I know, but I've watched other live shows before, and they'll just drink with no problem with it whatsoever. They'll smoke cigarettes, and there's no issue. I don't know, but TOS changes. It seems like daily with YouTube. Like, yeah. It's like, they get like a period cramp, and they're like, "Fuck it, we're coming after you." And you're like, oh,
dude,
okay.
Guess what I'm doing tomorrow? You should come.
Eating a baked potato from Wendy's.
Yeah, maybe. You never know whether it's going to be a crazy day. I'm going to go see A Day to Remember and Yellow Card and Dinosaur Pileup and The Wonder Years at Rupp Arena tomorrow. Very excited about it. I'm pissed though because we bought tickets really early and I got like $60 seats, but there's a bunch of tickets still available. So you and April come. You get tickets for like $50 a piece. Come with us. Come rock the fuck out. I know you love concerts.
I don't know any of those bands. Fuck no.
You know Yellow Card.
There's
a place up on Ocean Avenue.
I once took a Yellow Card in the 70s, but I did not enjoy it. Dude, Mike's not seen The Ladies Man. And it's kind of a joke off of that when he was trying to be clean.
But I knew you were doing Tim Meadows.
Yeah, and he was trying to be clean, and they're like, "Have you ever gone up the yellow or the river?" And I was like, "Yes, one time in the 70s, but I did not enjoy it." But but no, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that. Maybe one song I know, but dude, it would be a
Empty Apartment. You know, Empty Apartment. In that empty apartment.
Well, that'll happen here soon. No, I don't know that song.
It's good. It's a good song. You would know the songs if you heard them.
No, it would turn out the same way that it turned out that last concert I went to with, and I would leave halfway through it before the main show even started because I got too drunk. I pre-gamed too hard. You left 2 songs into Everclear, and you got me so drunk that I what do you call it? When you ride the crowd, my brain's not working. Crowd surf.
I crowd surfed at an Everclear concert, and the singer literally pointed at me. He goes, "I haven't seen a crowd surfer at one of our concerts in 20 years."
That's a 40-year-old man right there.
I was only like 37 at the time.
I know,
I was way too fat to be crowd surfing. I'll tell you that.
I chose to have a little bit of my dignity intact and leave before I spewed Exorcist style all over the dance floor because I felt it hard coming out of nowhere, dude. It was when they turned the lights off and all that strobe shit was going on. I'm like, "This ain't it, dog. This ain't the picture."
you were
and I told April, I told her, I was like, I gotta go. Like, I felt like I was changing into a werewolf, dude. Like the change was coming. I could feel it happening. And we actually pulled over the side of the road so I could vomit. Because I was sick drunk. Like I was like, something is happening. I must leave. Well, I had to get out of there.
I went to smoke a cigarette or something because we still smoked then. I went to smoke or get drinks or something. I came back and you were just fucking gone like Batman.
No, you turned around.
I was like,
Katie was like, "Yeah, Jay left." Because I was thinking about it, Katie, and then you were like, "Woo!" Yeah. And I was like, "Well, I'll just let him have his good time." I was like, "Tell him, be careful." And she's like, "Okay, well, be careful." Yeah. And then we left. And the mom was like, "Oh, just turn around. You were fucking gone." I was like, I didn't Houdini out of it, but I wasn't surprised because you got super paranoid drunk because like there was like 3 different times you're like, "Dude, hey, Mike." I was like, "What?" You're like, "That guy over there just looked at me." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Because dude, they did. You're like, "That guy just told me not to set my beer down."
He did. That did happen. Actually,
there was like 3 people in a row though. You were like, "That guy's trying to fuck."
Because there was little wooden slat chairs bullshit that we had to sit on before the goddamn band. It looked like a gymnasium in there, like all these little wood slats. I felt like I was back in middle school. I set my beer down, and this fucking guy was like, "Don't sit it there." I'm like, "Okay," and he's like, "I'm saving the seat." I'm like, "Oh." I was like, "I was just sitting it there." He's like, "Yeah, just don't." But then there was a guy. No, he was like, "Yeah, just don't sit it there." I'm like, "I would fight you." But I've only taken 1 week of Kung Fu, and I'm not confident yet in my abilities to defend myself. So I will remove my beer and say, "I'm sorry."
Did you say there was a guy inside? There's a guy inside too that like was looking at you. He's like, "What, you're not enjoying the show? How come you're not dancing?"
There
Or
was
something like that.
Yeah, dude, I got targeted by these motherfuckers. Like I came in and they were like, because I was wearing my traditional collar shit, and they're like collared shirts and stuff, and they're like, this guy's a fucking spy. He's probably working for the man. Why the fuck is he at an Everclear
It was
concert?
an Everclear show. It's
I
not
was
like
like,
we were
why?
at
They'd be like,
fucking
why is this
Slayer.
motherfucker at an Everclear concert? Like, you know, like he's probably fucking working for somebody.
Fucking Fastball, who opened up, they were wearing button ups and shit. They look like dads at a
But
barbecue.
they were doing it ironically.
I don't think they were, dude. I don't think they were at all.
Well, I could have hung out with them. Maybe they could have saved me if they had seen what was going on, because I was being attacked and I couldn't enjoy the show and I was really drunk. But the point being is, what happened was I have really bad social anxiety sometimes, so I will drink when we go out or whatever to kind of like loosen up a bit and kind of get with the flow of the crowd. And I did it just too much. I took too much medicine, honey. Too much medicine. And by the time we got to the concert, it was already kicking into overgear. And I'm like, I got to go soon because I could feel it coming. But when I got in there, all these fucking people, I felt I was being goddamn targeted. It's like there's a fucking mark on my head. These guys are like, so it's like, that's the guy we need to pick on. That's the guy. That fucker doesn't belong here. He's wearing a pink salmon shirt, button up with jeans. I don't trust him. That guy's up to no good.
Well, I was no better, dude, because my anxiety medication kicked in too hard as well. Because after I crowd surfed, I got done and I walked up to Katie and I was like, "That was fun." And she was like, "Are you ready to go?" And I was like, "Uh-huh." I was like, I knew, and I missed Santa Monica. We were in the car like halfway home.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I was like,
going.
I was in the fucking Uber, like in the car, and I popped up and I was like, we missed Santa Monica. She was like, "Yeah, you drunk asshole. We missed fucking Santa Monica." I was like, "Fuck."
Dude, I got in the car and I was walking normal. I like at least in my drunk mind, I looked normal. It was kind of like that scene from Super Troopers when the guy when Ramathorn thought he was like looking hot in the theater, and he's like, or in the bar, and he's like, "Woo!" But I probably sloppy as fuck. I don't know. April said I wasn't, but I was like, I just got to get to the fucking car. I got to get past all these fucking people, and then I can relax and calm down. And when I got in the fucking car, dude, I felt like Dumb and Dumber when Jim Carrey slams the apartment door, and he's like, "Oh!" I immediately collapsed into fucking butter, dude. I was fucking done, and I was like, I'm so fucking tired of alcohol. I'm sick. And she's like, you want to get some fast food? You want to go to like McDonald's? I don't even want to talk about food. Yes, I do. And then we went to the fucking McDonald's, and she got I don't even know how she understood me. She's like, "What do you want?" I was like, "Just a hamburger." You know what I like. And then she like ordered me shit, and then we were driving back. I was like, "You gotta pull over right now." She's like, "We're almost home." I was like, "No." She's like, "You gotta." I was like, "She's like, you gotta pull." She's like, "Honey, we're almost home, baby." I was like, "Pull over right now! I swear to God, I'll fucking jump out the car." And and then I vomited on the side of the road. And then I just passed out in the seat. I don't remember eating the food. I think I came home and I passed out on the floor. And then I got up, and then she like got me to the bed, and then I woke up, and I was like, and then I acted like nothing happened. I was trying to act like nothing happened. I was like, "Oh, did you have a good time at the concert?" Because I had a great time.
She's like, "What concert?"
And she's like, "Do you know what you did?" I'm like, "I just had a great time with my best friend. I don't know what happened. What do you mean?" And she's like, "You were such an asshole when we were at the drive-thru. And then when you asked me to pull over the car to vomit." I'm like, "I didn't do any of that. I mean, that's weird." Because I was like, "I thought I dreamed it." Because I was just like, "Can we just pretend that nothing happened?" And then she's like, your McDonald's is on the fucking counter, by the way. It's probably cold." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's the thought that counts. So I'll eat it." And I did. I ate that shit cold. It was good.
I wasn't even mad at you, dude. Like when I turned around and you were gone, because they played Heroin Girl, which I did not think they would play, and I got really excited. So I went and got in the mix. And when I came back, that's what it was. I think that I came back and you were gone, and I was like,
"Well,"
Jay's like, "Jay left," and I was like, "That makes sense."
Yeah, I didn't like mean to like, "Oh, I'm gonna ruin everyone's goddamn evening."
No, I got
some nighting my way up.
We started too early, and there was like
That's
3
what it
openers.
Because we went to that restaurant before, and where like that old country timey restaurant.
Yeah,
with that weird guy, the bartender.
Yeah, it was like,
and then we were drinking there, and I was like, "This is too much." I knew it too. The sun was beating. It was too hot, and I'm like, "I'm drinking this shit." And we chose to go outside on the porch, or the patio and drink our beers. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. I was like, I could feel it happening. Like I could feel the prickly sensation crawling up my spine, and the transformation's going to happen soon. And that's why I was like, I got to get out of here, because the last thing I wanted to do was just hurl, dude. It would have been, I would have just not gone out of my house, like even more so than I do now. I would have just like locked down for like 3,000 years.
To be fair, in all actuality, I can't make fun of you at all, because I lasted maybe 7 more songs than you did, so I didn't do that much better. I came back, it was like Jay left. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
That's probably a smart idea.
Okay, so enough of our exploits in the darkness of
and that's why, but it's also that's why I'm not going to go to a concert.
Between that and this,
and I went to the
I need you to go to one concert. Like, I need you to go to one concert and have a good time, and I'll die happy. It
was called
Def Leppard. I
finished the whole fucking thing.
13 years old, man. Come on, that doesn't count.
No, it wasn't. I was in my fucking early 30s, late 20s. It was a great time. I loved it. I had a great time. Def Leppard's it's an underrated band. I think they're awesome.
I wasn't,
and I got to sit down.
I need to see it.
And got to sit down at the Rep Arena.
Dude, sometimes my burps taste like old mint, and it makes me think I'm dying. Or it's like sulfur.
I swear, because it tastes like old men. It's like you guys.
It's like I sucked off Opal at the Waffle House. Okay, so yeah, it's weird, dude. I don't know why my burps keep tasting like this weird, like minty thing, and I'm like, what's wrong?
It's cirrhosis.
That's what I'm worried about.
No, you're an idiot because you just got your blood work done and shit.
Yeah, I know, it's okay. So in the next load,
that kind of threw you off. You're like, oh shit, but I was thinking about the enzymes.
Shit. Bilirubin.
Were my enzymes high? Were they elevated?
Bilirubin.
Dude, I stretched you know that little hangy part in your sternum, like the little bone that hangs right here where your sternum is?
Hang on, I can't see you. Where?
Right here.
Yeah.
Like that's been I stretched like about a week ago.
Did it pop?
It didn't pop, but it's sore as fuck. Like it's just really sore. So today I'm like thinking, I'm like laying in bed and I'm like on Reddit, I'm like, does cirrhosis have like signs that you just know? Like, do you have like a sternum issue? Or is it like is it on the left side of the abdomen or the right side of the abdomen? And
you get that at age, dude.
And then I literally spent 15 minutes, dude, looking at the anatomy of the human body and looking at all the muscle groups that are listed in the upper left quadrant of the abdomen, and like,
yep.
And then anyway, yeah, that's what happens when you get old, dude. You're like, God damn.
I could literally be a fucking doctor. Like, I literally like sit me in a doctor's office and let people come in, and I'll be like, I read about this. Yes, I could do it.
I could give a whole goddamn presentation with a PowerPoint, and it would be great. It would be amazing. It's like, this guy has been around a while, and he knows a thing or two about the medical field.
Yeah, I can tell you, dude.
Yeah, but it's also somebody's. I know somebody's like, well, how about you just fix that and just put down the alcohol, you stupid shit. Well, then what if it's too late? If it's too late, I'll just keep doing it. Fuck you. I'm not gonna waste it.
Oh, we're both gonna die about like something.
It's so I know.
I just want to die of something that's not my fault. Could that happen, please? That's all I want.
Yeah, I'm gonna die probably the dumbest way. I'll be taking bus route for a walk, and a fucking brick will be loose on the fucking building of the apartment, and it'll fall and hit me in the head. Like, see, it was just bad. He's in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That's what I want. Like, and I'm gonna be pissed at myself in the afterlife because I spent all that time worried that I was gonna kill myself. Like, not, you know what I mean, but like, with the way you live life, and then like I got hit by a fucking bus. Yeah, like, of course. Anyways, we're gonna live to we're like 142. That's what's gonna happen. That's gonna be our penance. We're gonna be doing this at 90.
But we're gonna look like shit. We're gonna look like duct tape old fuckers, like in Death Becomes Her, like held together by like fucking hot glue and fucking duct tape.
Can't even see the WebMDB we're trying to read. Like, make it bigger. All right. So, speaking of which, Halloween posters, as we were talking about, the next worst Halloween poster, as voted by you, is Halloween Kills at 61%.
Ooh, damn, 60 something. Holy shit! Well,
you go into pocket. That's you go over here. Actually, you go after.
I felt like that was a solid entry, but I mean, as far as like, I thought it was going to last a little longer, but it is what it be.
we're getting into the gritty. I mean, we're getting into the stuff that's good. Speaking of which, the next poster to go is Halloween 2. Listen to me, man. I don't care what you guys fucking say. I know that this is the original poster, and we all have to have reverence for it. But the poster on the right is fucking cooler than the poster on the left. But I'm gonna. You voted it. But the poster on the right is fucking cooler than the poster on the left. I think
that I will say I think that Halloween 2's opening is, as far as like the reveal of the jack-o'-lantern and the skull coming through it, is one of the best openings for a Halloween movie, period.
Yeah, and I think we've ranked the openings, haven't we? I think we've done that.
Yeah,
before.
I think so.
But yeah, but you guys voted that the Halloween 2 poster is less cool. So that one's gonna go in the pocket. I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. I'm just kidding. Halloween 2 is the next one to go. That means Halloween survives another round, and Jay and I each have to pick one poster from the accoutrement that's left. And I want to ask you guys again, it's not about which movie you like better, it's about the art.
Yeah, you guys it's all visual, just visual. Yeah. Like if you were, so imagine that you were at a Blockbuster or a Hollywood Video and you hadn't seen any of these films. Which one is going to catch your eye when you're walking through the horror section?
Good way to put it. It's a good way to put it. Yeah. And when you say it that way, dude, I'm sorry, but Rob Zombie Halloween 2 stays for me. I would pick out of these, if you're just looking at art at the movie store, Halloween 2 looks like the coolest out of those to me. I hate to say that.
I would like. I don't agree with you. You've lost this game. I feel like Halloween. Well, listen, I'll pick Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 as the next worst poster, because
of course you do.
Out of the 4 that are left, if I'm walking through a Blockbuster and I'm looking for a good Halloween movie, that is a dope looking poster. It looks great, but the other ones just have something like raw, cool about them. I don't know what it is that just works for me so well for other than Halloween 2. I could put Halloween 2018. I could put Halloween 2018, but like I feel like Halloween 2 is the next worst candidate.
I feel like Joe Pesci and Lethal Weapon 3 are like, okay. They fuck you with the drive-thru.
Yeah, they fuck you. They fuck you.
All right, so Halloween 2 is in the mix, and my choice from these 3 posters. Don't
you dare hover over the you. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
Halloween 4.
I knew it. I knew it.
It's a lie. It's a lie. I don't like that. It's a
you
lie,
can't base it on the movie.
I know. I fucking know that. But like, so, and on that, I'm gonna have to nominate Halloween 2018. I fucking hate it because I love, again, the mystery.
It's true.
The mystery is so good. That guy could be looking at anything. His dick, Jamie Lee Curtis's feet. It could be anything. But
make a prediction.
That one.
I think chat's gonna vote Halloween 2018.
I do too.
Halloween 2, and then Halloween 1 will be back in the mix.
I kind of that's my prediction as well. I'm gonna go with that one. So I'm gonna add it to the vote. Hey, by the way, could everybody just give Jay a round of applause? This is a really good idea for a video.
I thought
give Jay his flowers. This is Jay's idea. It was a really good idea.
That's all I have.
That's all I have.
Those great ideas.
It's like that commercial for that Good Fortune movie with Keanu Reeves that he's smoking a cigarette and the angel's like, seriously, man, are you smoking? I was like, leave me alone, Greg. It's all I have.
No, it was from Grandma's Boy, and she was like, that's a really great idea, PJ. It's like, that's the only kind I have. And he stole that idea. No, I thought we had done this before, so I'm actually shocked we'd never done this.
No, never done this.
But it literally opens up so many lanes because, again, like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Hellraiser, there's a fuck ton of movie posters. Again, if you're just basing it on the poster itself and what catches your eye, and thinking of it like if video rental stores were still a thing, walking through the horror section, figuring out what you're going to rent that Saturday night, it's all about what catches your eye. Like this is back when they were actually like working on to make that poster look fucking sick.
Yeah, and based off of that, I would, again, this is just my opinion, but based off of what you just said, looking at these 3 posters, I would, if I'm looking at those 3 posters, dude, I'm gonna watch Halloween 2 in the middle, and then I'll probably watch Halloween 2018 next, and then this will be the last one that I watched.
Yeah, but you liked Halloween 2 when you first left the theater too.
Shut the fuck up! You don't always have to remind me of that.
I know, but then you're like, yeah, but then later on, I went to a drive-thru. I was like, what the fuck am I thinking?
Yeah, that was the worst, dude. I felt so stupid. I got home expecting a Rotten
Not a drive-through, a drive-in. I said a drive-through, but a drive-in.
Yeah, that was If you guys who don't know that story, when I saw Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 in theaters, I was so fucking gobsmacked by what I just witnessed that I walked out thinking that was the greatest.
Yeah, he
movie
almost
I've
got
ever
engaged to Cody Leach.
I don't think Cody likes that movie, does he?
Yeah, no, he does. No, I think
I thought it was Drum Drums that likes Halloween 2.
No, I think that Cody Leach has defended Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 multiple times.
I don't know, but I know at the time, this before we ever did this channel, I just walked out and I thought that was fucking amazing. And everybody I was with was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I took Katie to the drive-in the next night because I spent all night arguing with people on the internet that they just didn't understand how great Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 was. And I watched it in the drive-in with Katie. And like 30 minutes in, I went, this is a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, after the hospital scene, with the only good part of that fucking movie,
Yeah.
if they had just kept the hospital scene going, because the opening of that scene with Michael coming into the hospital to kill Laurie was fucking amazing. He did such a great job reimagining and reinventing that entire sequence. I'm like, dude, if they keep that energy, if they keep that level, it's going to be incredible. But no, we got to throw in some goddamn unicorn horse and a dead stripper on back of it saying,
The
Michael,
problem
good
is
for us.
They ruined all the characters. They made all the characters shitty fucking people.
Dr. Loomis became a self-absorbed prick, which I guess he technically was he wasn't really self-absorbed. The actual Dr. Loomis, Donald Pleasance, was more obsessed with Michael and killing him, and that was his whole life's goal. So I guess in that way he was an asshole because he couldn't see anything other than taking down Michael and keeping him contained. But in this particular instance, they made Dr. Loomis more about how many books I'm going to sell. It's a masterpiece. I got to sell it. Did you not read my book? Like that got to a point where it's like, all right, that's stupid. That ruins the character. And then they took Laurie Strode and instead of and she's traumatized from everything that had happened. And instead of Danielle Harris was actually more of the actress I thought that Laurie should have been in that movie than Laurie Strode's, than Scout Taylor Compton portrayed it. And that's not her fault. That was the way it was wrote. Yeah. And then and obviously Brad Dourif was incredible, but
yeah, dude, Rob Zombie directed Scout Taylor Compton in Halloween 2. Like, you just took a hit off a crack pipe and you're losing your fucking shit. You're about to get evicted and you like to eat beanie weenies all day long. So,
and you just got a job at Spencer's and it smells like feet and it smells like dirty old paprika. And you're gonna hang out in there and smoke weed with all those guys.
Yeah.
And you're gonna treat your friend like shit.
I got pee-pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Michael says she's a what? What do you mean? What is that? She's a free. I don't know what you're saying. D-Land said, just a reminder, Doc Brown invented time travel on this date. Holy shit, he did. November 5th, 1955. Ha! That's when I invented time travel. It's true. What's up, Ding Cream Betweens? God damn, Egg. Can I go with you, Mike? I mean, he probably welcome it if he had seen your comment earlier. Well, I hope you guys are having a good time. I think this is fun. I think it's great because I'm looking at it in the perspective as like, again, walking through a video store and the VHS box art catching your eye. That's how I used to rent movies back in the day. It would never obviously you would read the back a little bit, but it would give you such a limited outline of what the movie's about. Usually it was all about the art cover or the art. Beep Bop Boop says, Jay, would Doc Brown have dealt with Michael Myers? I mean, no, he would just gone back in time and killed his mom if he's going to get serious about it. Chris says, I miss the video store so much. Yeah, dude. It sucks that, listen, I'm not saying that Netflix and HBO Max and Disney Plus and whatever other fucking streaming services are available now aren't greatly convenient for a lot of people. And a lot of us forget, as older folk, the hassle it was to have to return movies that are late and then have to deal with the late fee when you go and try to rent another movie. But dude, there was something about going to the video store back in the olden times and interacting physically with the box and the VHS box or the DVD, and like you might get to meet like someone else that loves the same genre, and there's this interaction that happened, and that's all gone. I don't know. I think I put that up to a question whether or not if tomorrow someone said, "Hey, Netflix, HBO Max, Paramount Plus, whatever the fuck, they're all gone. They're gone tomorrow." But in place of that, you get back the old brick and mortar stores. Would you take it? I think most people said yes. Tomo says, my Blockbuster floors were always so sticky. Did they have a porn room? Blockbuster smell was good. Dude, there was something about, you're right, dude. Jeremy, I'm sorry. Dean Cream Betweens, you're right. There was something about the smell of video stores it was so iconic and legendary. I still smell it. It was so good. It was a mix of like the candy at the checkout and the movie cover. There was something that maybe it was just the atmosphere. It just smells so fucking good in a Blockbuster or Hollywood Video or whatever.
You're talking about vagina?
No, some can smell great.
I was gonna say you better be careful,
but others can. I've had great experiences here. There's nothing wrong over here, but I've also went through the dank forest.
Yeah, everybody's been there.
I came up for air, but no,
everybody's been there, brother.
Someone was saying about the smell of Blockbuster, that it was so good.
Oh yeah, man. Oh god, I'd give anything just to whiff that. Stick my face right in it.
Yeah, it sounds very nasty the way that you described it.
And
illegal.
Okay, we got a bunch of super chats to get to and StreamYard.
Well, I have to pee now, so you go ahead and get to the first one. I'll be back.
I'll start with the posters though. By the way, Rob Zombie's H2 got voted off next. God damn it! 58%. 58% said that Rob Zombie's H2 goes. Fine, guys, fuck you too. All right. You just can't let go of the fact that it's not about the movies, it's about the art. I'm just kidding. You know, sometimes I'm wrong, and that's okay because I'm me. That's what we all need to be more comfortable with. You know, everybody who disagrees with you isn't a Nazi or a libtard. Everyone who disagrees with you isn't a fucking asshole. Drinks the pussy juice cocaine. That's a 40-year-old virgin joke. I think we need to be better about that, right, Hella? Right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking dog. She's tired of the way we treat each other. She's tired of it. She looks like a bat pig. She looks like a gargoyle bat pig, don't you? Okay. We're sick of it. Just love your fellow man. We're all in this fuck shit together. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Let's love each other. Give love a chance. This comes from a guy who fucking argues with people on Twitter all day because I can't help myself. I got to get off it. I got to go off the fucking internet crack. You know, I will literally argue with people on Twitter and then look at my own post and be like, I'm a fucking asshole. Twitter makes me an asshole. Like, I'm like, that's not me. But you guys piss me off so fucking much. You make daddy turn the car around. That's all. She's a derpy little thing, dude. She's a good girl, too. That is the sweetest dog on earth. Everybody's like, oh, Pitbull. That's the sweetest fucking dog on earth, man. I love that dog. Okay. So, back to business, kids. Halloween 2 is next to go. Next to be voted off the island. According to your votes, is you guys are holding strong on that 78, you motherfuckers. Halloween 2018 is next to go at a 29% clip. Halloween 1978 got a 14% vote yet again. So the next person to get voted off the island is Halloween 2018. Right down there in the crack next to Halloween 2. So Halloween survives. How long will it survive? How long? I don't know.
Stay tuned to be shocked.
Yeah. So, all right. Halloween goes back into the biscuit. I think we're letting we're letting how we feel about the movies dictate our bit.
No, I don't think so at all.
That's not that fucking cool, dude. It's just the fucking pumpkin with the bit
nice.
cool.
It looks badass. It makes you want to fucking rock out and be like, yeah, dude, let's have a good time.
It says, shut the fuck up and dance.
That's what it says. It's a fucking lion on fire on the back of a jacket. No one knows what it means. It's just a good time.
I do love how veiny Michael's hand is. But all right, Halloween goes back into the biscuit. And which one are you picking next? Halloween 6, 4, or 2?
Halloween 2 again. Because
Okay,
I got goats up there now. I got fucking goats.
I'm gonna go between 6 and 4, 6 and 4, 6 and 4. That's tough.
I know where you're going. I already know where you're going. You already called one fake, so we already know where you're going.
Yeah.
Alan McElroy is never coming back on the show. The way that you dogged on him.
I'm going, fuck. And this, actually, it really is hard, dude. Because 4 is sweet, but it is a lie. Again, it's a lie. I don't like that they lie.
I know, but again, you're basing it on feelings.
I fucking know that. But but like, it's just so, this Halloween 6 is so pure, dude. It's much cleaner to me. It's cleaner.
But he has little arms. He has little hands.
He has the Man in Black's hand.
I guess they were going for, like, with Halloween Curse of Michael Myers, they were kind of going with like a little bit of a montage, or not a throwback to Halloween 1. Because notice the hand in Halloween 1 with the butcher's knife. It's almost like they were trying to give it a throwback.
All right, what took it over the top for me was I forgot that you could see. No, you can't. That was a lie. Man, I don't know.
You
Jay?
must pick. You must pick. You must. It is the only way.
I'm picking Halloween 6, actually.
Fuck my camera. No, dude, why does it do that? Like, I hear the click,
I don't know.
And it doesn't die.
I don't know.
I don't know. Die.
I don't know. But actually, you know what we should do? I was gonna go 6, but you know what we should do? Since we're down to 4, we should just put them all in there.
Okay,
let the audience. One final vote between the last 4 because they're all fucking great.
That's great. Yeah, I like it.
Now remember, when you guys vote, you are choosing the fate. We'll leave the 2 highest one for a final vote, though. Okay, we'll leave the 2 highest one for final votes because that's unfair because you have to pick the favorite one, and then all right, we'll leave the last 2 for the higher vote. I'm putting it in there now, and then we're gonna get to your all super chats. Next poster voted off.
You know, by the way, I do remember us asking Alan McElroy, which he was one of our best interviews. I love that dude. That dude was so awesome with his time and his knowledge. And if you guys don't know, he wrote Halloween 4. He was also a writer for Spawn, the animated series, which I geeked the fuck out on because I love that. That's my favorite animated series, period. But we asked him about the mask. I think we did bring that up about the poster showing the original Kirk mask, and he was like, "Yeah, pretty much the directors are all about, like, they want to make a unique mask that stands out for them." So they don't like to go with what came before, which I was like, that totally actually makes sense. Like, if I'm a director and I'm like, well, even though that mask is technically iconic, I want to make my own twist and spin on it. Yeah. And they all have done that. If you look at it, except for Halloween 2, which was the same mask from Halloween 1, but it had just been nicotine stained and smashed by a big fat ass for like 20 years or whatever.
A little smushy for sure. Before we get to your all super chats, there is one more piece of news that we have to discuss and show. Little Halloween video game news. They released a video delving deeper into the single player aspect of the Halloween video game. Here we go.
I hope the voice actor for Loomis is on this. Because he really brings
the
me in.
Iconic 1978 film Halloween hauntingly tells the story of a small child who viciously murders his older sister Judith on Halloween night in 1963.
My nipples.
After spending 15 years at Smith's Grove Sanitarium for his incomprehensible actions, Michael Myers plots his escape and begins his blood-soaked journey back to Haddonfield, Illinois.
That was good.
This is where our single-player story mode begins. Players take the role of Michael.
So that's interesting. I'm just going to point that out. That's right where the story mode begins, which is kind of cool.
Like, I'm just going to be honest, that the way that it kind of froze on the mask there, it's not ugly. It's not bad. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, why the fuck can we not go back to just the Kirk mask? I mean, are there still legal hurdles that we just can't get over? Like, maybe that's what
tried to emulate that one. I think that they were trying to emulate the original.
It just didn't look. It just doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, no, I get that. But that's an interesting point for sure. That's where the single player mode specifically begins, is after his escape.
Is that Loomis, you think?
Michael Myers plots his escape.
But he's got hair.
Yeah, that guy, he's got a white coat on too.
And begins his blood-soaked journey back to Haddonfield, Illinois. This is where our single-player story mode.
You think this is a real guy narrating or AI?
Players take the.
Kind of sounds AI-ish, but I'm sure it's a real guy.
I don't know.
But here's the mask you were talking about. I think it looks pretty good.
Not. No, I'm not.
The eye hole's a little too big.
Again, I'm not saying it's ugly necessarily. It's different. It's still cool. I mean, it's still it still gives you that feeling of Michael Myers. It just doesn't. There's something about. No, it's just something about the shape of the face. It just doesn't. It looks like it just looks like he's fucking sad that someone drank the last soda.
What you know what it looks like, dude? It looks like a mix between the original and Halloween 6, and with a touch of H2O.
Maybe, but I feel like there's emotion on the mask, which I don't like. I feel like that you can. It looks like he's got like some kind of emotional reaction to something. The reason why
it's like your disappointed father.
Yes, exactly. He's like, here's my report card. That's why you're adopted. No, he just looks very. Yeah, he looks like. I just see emotion, and that's why the Kirk mask was so cool. It was truly emotionless.
That's a really good point. Yeah, I can see that a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit droopy, but like overall looks still good though.
Yeah, it's still,
Players take the role of Michael Myers and experience the critical moments of the night he came home.
See his eyes? Maybe it's the eyebrows. Maybe it's the eyebrows are too high up. It just looks like he's like, oh, nobody wants to play with me.
Yeah, that and the mask holes are just a little bit big.
Yeah, I don't know.
Home from an entirely different perspective. How did Michael manage to escape from Smith's Grove Sanitarium? What actually happened at Phelps' garage?
Oh, Phelps garage.
That's cool, man.
They're not saying Phelps garage is in there. They're saying what actually happened. But here's a shot of Phelps garage, and that's fucking cool.
So these are like art images, or I don't know what they call them. It feels like images that you would get in a collector set.
Yeah, like it's
like
not,
artist rendering.
Storyboarding
or something like that. Yeah, like wet paint or something. I don't know how they paint it, but I wonder if they were gonna. Is there a collector's edition of this game coming out? I don't remember.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Because this feels like something that would be in a collector's edition, like
concept
little cards or something. Concept art, yes, exactly.
Yeah,
concept art.
But if they're doing concept art, then that leaves hope that you're going to be able to play in Phelps garage, which would be dope.
Yeah.
All right.
Michael managed to escape from Smith's Grove Sanitarium. What actually happened at Phelps garage, and how did the truck end up abandoned on the side of the road?
We've run out of gas.
Just a few of the burning questions that players will get firsthand answers to.
Oh fuck, dude! Did you hear that?
What?
We're gonna get firsthand answers to how he escaped Smith's Grove, how he got to Phelps garage, and how the car ended up abandoned. They're actually gonna add story lore into the fuck. That's badass.
I wonder if they had to get prior approval. Is John Carpenter like involved? Was there like an article about like him saying? I thought there was something about him. There's some type of involvement.
You can't, yeah, dude. John Carpenter literally came out the other day and was like, "I only have any care about the first movie."
By the way, I'm not gonna bust the nut on this, but dude, I'm not lying. Where it says Halloween Party with the masks, that one on the third to the right on the second row, that looks like a Terrifier mask.
Kinda, yeah, I could kind of see.
I mean, it probably isn't, but I'm just saying it would be cool if they added that in there.
The one beneath it looks like a monkey, but it was in the GoldenEye video game.
Well, it's actually weird that they didn't just add the Halloween 3 masks.
They probably did. Well, I think you could see the witch, the green witch to the left is kind of on there a little bit. But I think again, this is just storyboard art, so I don't think you look too deep into that. But dude, that's fucking fascinating to me. I didn't pick that up. They said though the story picks up after he escapes, we're gonna get firsthand knowledge about all of this.
You're gonna piss off some people though. Because a lot of people don't like when they're adding shit in, because is that canon? Or is it just video? Like, you know what I mean? Like some people get mad about that.
I'm excited about it though. I think it's cool. All right, I'm going back one step first so we can take in what this guy's saying.
Truck end up abandoned on the side of the road. These are just a few of the burning questions that players will get firsthand answers to as the team aims to provide supplemental story content that complements the original John Carpenter classic.
Was that the rabbit? Oh, it was just a cocktail lounge. For some reason, I always thought that was like a strip club.
I would have
like a fancy strip club.
Rob Zombie made it a strip club.
Oh,
of course he did.
Yeah,
but yeah, dude. So I mean, but I think John Carpenter is somewhat involved in the game. So I guess that he okayed whatever story. But John Carpenter doesn't actually give a fuck.
Well, that's true. I mean, John Carpenter has got burned out a lot. But if I were making this game and I wanted to make it as close to canon as I could and make it a gift to hardcore fans, getting John Carpenter's approval, like, and just going to him and be like, "Hey, do you think this is a good idea?" I think honestly, he'd be like super okay with, like, he would be involved, you know, in a lot more of a way than he normally is, and they're not just like bypassing him because they give him some ownership over it. They're like, "Hey, we don't really want to put this in here unless you like approve it."
Yeah, I just think that when he sits at home with his wife, he just laughs at him. He's like, "I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna write my name on this." Like, I think he just doesn't give a shit. Ominous. September 8th.
Fuck, dude, that's goddamn. That's so long away. Though. I mean, it's not too. I mean, I know, but I'm an impatient bitch, and I want it now.
We got.
it would be
Hey,
cool.
it's good
It'd be
for us
cool if
because it gives us time to set up
I know,
our
but I
gaming streaming.
I want it to be in February, my birthday month, where it's all cold and shit, and it's like
Yeah.
all it's the sun sets early, and then you're like, I'm gonna play some Halloween tonight.
It's gonna be great fall action.
Yeah.
All right, let's check the poll, and then we'll get to your all's chats. We appreciate you guys sending those in. We'll get to every single one of them as always. Look how professional I sounded when I did that. Did you like that?
No, it sounded really
Like
gay
that.
and forced.
Yeah. So you guys say the next to go is Halloween 6 at a 38 now % clip. Halloween 6.
Damn, I did not think it was gonna fall that early, but okay. Well, not out of these 4, but okay.
The next to fall is Halloween 2. Halloween 2 goes by the wayside as Jay wanted all along.
I thought it should have. Well, no, what I wanted was it to be before Halloween 6, but it's not.
So that leaves it up to Halloween 4 and Halloween. I'll put the vote in meow for you guys.
I actually don't mind this at all. Like, I think coming down between Halloween 4 and Halloween 1 as far as best movie poster makes sense. I mean, Halloween 4 is iconic as far as the poster itself, even though it does promise a lie. But that poster is sick, dude, because it's got the original Michael Myers mask front and center for everyone to see. You got the house behind him. I think he's standing there. If you zoom in on I think he's standing there like he was in the one scene in Halloween 1 looking at Laura.
Yeah.
That's him. He's just standing
Silhouette.
there. It's badass. And then you got Halloween 1. It's very simple. It's iconic. But yeah.
I'm picking Halloween 4 though between the two. Which one are you picking?
I'll pick Halloween 1.
That's your favorite art?
No, Halloween 4 is. I thought you meant like what is going to go in the bottom barrel.
Oh yeah.
No, so yeah, Halloween 4 is my favorite. Halloween original would be after that.
Me too, Himmel. Me too. First up, when we get to your all's chats, as you guys vote on that, we are going to go over to Stream.
Somebody's going to be like, God, you guys are so fucking lazy. Letting your chat decide and not you. You didn't even put on a show.
We told you our picks. Going over real quick to Stream Elements, where we appreciate both.
Oh, thank you guys.
On Stream Elements, you guys can tip and ask your questions without YouTube taking 30%.
And they're also not as bad as censoring over there too.
True. Man of Tomorrow says you guys could really do Friday Night Fights again, but this time it would be movie posters versus each other. For example, the Halloween poster versus the F-13 poster.
That's true.
I like it.
We could bring back that. Yeah, like let's go through all the other posters of the horror franchises, get our best, right? And then we can face them off against each other. That could be fun.
That's a really good idea, Man of Tomorrow. Sean Sharkey, appreciate you, buddy. Says, sup, guys? Question, what was it like telling your families you were going to do YouTube full-time? Oh, man. Maybe your daughter's friend asked what her dad does for work, and she says he and his friend get drunk and talk about movies.
That's actually pretty much what we do, though.
Oh.
I literally thought you reached over and that was like a tequila bottle. You're just doing a joke.
This question brings up painful memories. My personal family, because when I left my full-time job, I was a logistics manager, and I've been there for 5 years, and I got like 3 promotions, but I was doing the channel full-time at the same time, and it was pretty much killing me, and I wasn't sleeping. So I finally left to do this full-time, and my family was fucking pissed at me, and it was a whole blow up with my parents, which, I mean, I was fucking 34 years old. So like what, but like, yeah, that was not good. But my wife's family supported it and they thought it was rad. So, but yeah, no, that was ugly. But for me, it was exciting because I got to sleep.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. But as far as my kids go, it's weird because my daughter's in high school. So some of her friends know about it and they'll give her shit about it. They're like, oh, your dad just went live. And some of them are like fans of it, which I feel terrible about. I used to actually
That is weird.
Yeah, I used to have a gigantic the big We Watched a Movie emblem on the wall in the living room, and I actually took it down. I paid like $250 for it or whatever at the time, but I bought it when I started doing this full time because I was like, it'd be cool. But this room kind of turned into our living room space too. So I took it down because I didn't want her friends to come over and immediately know and be able to look it up. And then, you know what I mean? So I took it down to kind of try to keep it a little bit more on the download. It's not that I'm embarrassed of it, but you're right. If someone clicks on the wrong stream, then, you know, it paints it in a bad light. But no, other than that, all good.
Well, I mean, this YouTube thing definitely cuts into my crack slinging days a little bit. I still usually make my money slinging crack.
You got to hit the corner.
I don't hit the corner in that way. I hit the corner selling crack. But no, I remember it was 2020 when, during the height of COVID, and I was happy. I was working at CVS, and I liked it. I mean, there was some obviously bullshit days, which we all go through working that kind of job. And the way that the reaction of that company with CVS, and like as far as like COVID and shit, and the precautions they didn't take, and they were like, fuck, dude, they were making us buy our own hand sanitizers and not providing us with any type of like safety measures.
Oh yeah, COVID was a big thing for you.
Yeah,
Liam.
they were like, fuck you, deal with it. I'm like, well, you know, it's not worth. And I was doing 12, 13-hour fucking shifts, you know, and we were doing American Horror Story, and Mike lived 45 minutes away. And when I would finish my shift, would drive up to Versailles. It doesn't matter.
How dare you?
I would drive like 45 minutes away after my shift, do a review for 2 or 3 hours, drive back home, be off the next day, then go into work for 12 fucking 13 hours a day. It was just not worth it at the end. And we started doing very like decently well. And so I was like, well, I'll just leave. As far as my family, they didn't give a fuck. They just didn't care. I was taking care of my grandparents at the time, and mom was sick and stuff like that. And she passed very shortly after that. And then there was my father passed away like a year later, and then my grandfather did. But there was never a conversation with like, well, is that what you're going to do? Like, it was never like that. It was just, I did it because I was like, I believe in this channel. I love this channel. I love you guys. I think this is a fucking worthwhile thing. I think it's a cool little respite from the regular internet where they're drama shit. I don't know. That's it.
Yeah. It's all things together, and you know what? We kept it. We kept it going.
Yeah.
And there was a guy like 2 months after I quit my job, I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm fucked." And then COVID happened, and we started doing live streaming, and you guys have supported us.
Yeah, the live stream was the big turning point. Big turning point because we had never done live streams like ever. And 2020 we started it because we had to.
So you guys
have turned out well.
Live.
Yeah.
So you know that. So you know that's why we appreciate you guys so fucking much. Sean Sharkey, appreciate you, brother. Austin said, had an eventful Halloween. I pissed my pants in a parked car.
Now that's
all completely sober, by the way.
That's not so great. Holy shit. Get some huggies, boy.
Hell yeah, Austin. You were like Ben Affleck in that scene in the way back when he's chasing that girl he took home from the bar, and he's like, "No, go inside, I'll park the car." And he runs his car straight into a fucking boat, and then he walks into the wrong house. That scene's so sad, but it's also so fucking funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, dude. That's you were sober though, so more power to you. Jay's #1 only fan.
Oh, thank you, man. You're the guy. Okay.
Appreciate the tip. Says, hello again, my non-fat people. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
I'm still waiting on Jay's review of Stab 2. Yes,
oh my God, dude. I know who you are.
I know who this guy
You can
is.
hide all you want, JT Owsley, but you will never hide from the scent of deceit and lies that you dare give on this StreamYard.
It says, yes, it gets gayer. The filmmaker should stop making movies. I'll make a brand new account just to get him to watch Stab 3. Anyways, do y'all have any info on Thanksgiving 2?
I'm kidding.
This is not Owsley, by the way. This is the dude
Owsley.
that makes us watch the shitty.
Never mind.
But we'll do it because you're the Patreon and you requested it. But no, nothing on Thanksgiving 2. It's actually surprising, dude. I'm worried about whether or not that movie's ever going to happen because they announced it and then there's been dick since. I know it's supposed to come out this year on Thanksgiving, but to have and Eli Roth's Badlands bombed so bad, I don't know. I hope.
By the way, I don't know your real name, but I'm glad that you're my #1 OF fan. That's really helpful. But
that's how we really survive.
Don't insult our intelligence by saying my non-fat people. You can say fat.
Just be honest. Austin, says, "Sup, dudes? I'm 37 today. Hey, happy birthday, Austin!
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Austin.
Austin. My apartment's used to be an insane asylum, and the scariest thing here is me on Saturday at 3 a.m. with my 100 proof vodka and M&M record. Big bathroom seat and Mandy.
Oh, dude, yeah. If there were ghosts around in a former insane asylum that was converted into an apartment complex, and they fucking hear you in the middle, they're like, "No, we're not gonna fuck with that dude. Holy shit, he belongs here. We're good."
Austin's in his house, like with the bottle of vodka, like it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Fucking that one M&M.
Dude, that reminds me.
Body's
April
laying all over the floor. And
Kirkland vodka is like they sell that at Costco. And it's amazing. It tastes like Grey Goose, and it's like half the fucking price. I think the people that make Grey Goose vodka make that shit. And I remember she bought a fifth, and I was dumb as fuck, dude. I was like, you know what? I don't have any beer. I'm just gonna drink some vodka tonight. And she was at work, dude, and she came home, and I was like, goddamn Scott Stapp on the fucking hotel floor. I drank so much of that shit, dude. I was fucking screwed, and I was like, I just like, for whatever, that was such a vivid memory. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, the walls are literally talking right now, and they're telling me things. And then she's like, "How much did you drink?" I'm like, "A lot." Obviously, you can see the trash cans full of vomit. I don't know why it popped in my head, but I think it's because you were like talking about like drinking a lot and you were being a vodka in insane asylum. But yeah.
Jay and vodka, Jay and liquor do not mix. We all know
Nope,
that. Everybody knows you're Anonymous. Thanks. Says, "Hey Mike, I sent you some packages today. I'll email you during the stream pertaining to." Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We got another unboxing that Tiffany sent us and some other boxes to get to. Really appreciate him. Can't wait for you guys to see those. That was fun. Tim fucking. Oh well, you know what he gets? You know what
shit, Tim.
He gets this.
Come on now, more margaritas. Great ass.
Tim.
Damn, dude.
$125.
I wish we could. Oh, like they're saying it all, but I wish we could have like the comments on the like the individual comments on the screen, like the super chats. But it's still cool. Either way, they can still see it.
Fucking amazing, Tim. Thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you, brother. That's his number. That's his fucking number. He loves that number, and we love him for it. Hey guys, hey chat. Been busy lately, but catching up on the chats. Can't type tonight, but we'll be listening. Be well all.
Hey, thank you, Tim.
Fucking Tim.
Tim's a fucking champion, dude. A goddamn legend. We love that.
Tim. Tiffany, who sent the boxes that we mentioned that were amazing. Thank you, Tiffany. So fucking kind. Even send something for the girls, which they really love, Tiffany. So thank you for that. Says, "Hey guys, how are you? Aside from any volleyball injuries, and hope you feel better, by the way." Thanks. I feel fine. I'm just a giant pussy who thought he had a concussion because I hit the ground real hard. Is there a quote that you picked up from a movie or TV show you find yourself using every day, or maybe someone pointed out and you were doing it subconsciously? Oh my God, there's so many.
Damn, Tiffany, that's a great fucking question. And I love your jewelry, by the way.
The number one I'll go to, there's obviously a million, but there's two I use often. And one is, let's just say I have an extensive collection of name tags and hairnets from Wayne's World. And the other one is almost every single time, and my kids will say it before I do at this point, when we pull up to our destination, I will put the car in park and I'll go, 5th floor, menswear. Like, I'll be like, we're there, menswear from, I believe, Liar Liar. I don't know why. I do it all the fucking time.
There's multiple quotes that I've used over the years to try to impress other people and claim they were my own and that I originally thought of them as I said them. But I remember, I think one that sticks out, because Mike mentioned Jim Carrey with Liar Liar. It was probably Ace Ventura. When someone will ask me something and I know that I'm not going to like want to do it, I'm like, no. But I would do the fucking stupid face with it too. I'm like, no.
He does do that a lot. I can concur. I've seen it many times myself. Thank you, Tiffany. Love you. Not Sean Higginbotham. It is Sean Higginbotham. Says, "What if Scream 7 ends with killing the wrong person? Fingered the wrong guy again." I honestly believe that scene that you see Sydney's daughter shoot Ghostface through the wall, we're going to find out that's not actually Ghostface and that she killed one of her friends. I don't know why. I just have that sense. So I think that's what's going to happen.
You mean if the plot goes awry and it turns out to be a shitty movie? Well, that's par for the course, isn't it?
Shut the fuck up, Jay.
Fucking holes. Where were we here? Oh Oh yeah, not Sean Higginbotham also says ready for Scream 7 AI voices. This is gonna be fun. Are you 100% Cotton fan? My name is B-Rad G from the. Don't bother with me when I'm cleaning my room. Bison Jinkies. What if you did? What if you lied? It's because that's the creed. What if you did? What if you lied?
Hello, Raggy.
God, I hope they do every single one, man. I hope they do every single fucking one. Thanks, buddy. Dallas Mulford says, "What's up, gays?" So that was the other day. That was during our Pennywise video. So hopping on now. Appreciate you guys so much. Again, appreciate the
Why
super
didn't you
chat.
read the rest of his thing?
Whose thing?
Dallas.
No, that was from the other day. We already read that.
Oh,
it was
okay.
from the stream on this thing.
All right.
Keeps it on the reg. Let's
I
check.
see.
Before we get to the super chats, we have that kid is back on the escalator. We have our winner chicken fucking dinner.
Let us know.
Halloween 4 is the poster winner of the night. Oh no, excuse me. No, there's been a late addition. Halloween 4 is voted off the island at 62%.
Oh my fuck, dude.
Halloween 4 has been voted off the island. I'd say that was a real moonlight at the Oscars moment right there.
Holy shit.
Had. And the winner, because you people are biased, because it's supposed to be based upon artwork, you fucking fucks. Halloween 78 survived me putting it on the chopping block many times and is your all's favorite Halloween poster of all Halloween posters.
Well, it is what it is, Jim.
Yeah.
But you know what? Looking at the list overall, that's still a solid list.
Yeah, this is the if you put them in order, it looks like this. Give me 30 to 37 minutes to do this. If you put them in order, these are the best Halloween posters, according to you guys. And it's a pretty sexy list. I'm not gonna lie, though I disagree with several choices. It is a pretty sexy.
Well, I mean, I said it earlier. Halloween 4, without a doubt, was in my top 5. So it being number 2 was great.
Yeah, number 2 is solid as hell, and I do love that.
And Curse of Michael Myers being in the top 5 too.
Yeah, I do love that one being in there. So I don't hate this list. I agree with the top choice. I disagree with the top choice, but other than that, I think it's pretty solid. I think we did a good job, guys. So that's your ranking right there. You're looking at it.
Oh yeah, good job. Oh, you came back. You like froze out for like a hardcore second, like Sub-Zero, like knifed your butt, but you're back.
I've been drinking. It'll happen.
It's all good.
You're young. It'll happen. Nice job, guys. Well done. Well done.
Thank you, guys.
All the way back to the top of the super chats. Jeremy Shell says, "Sup, my guys? I ain't captain of the boat, but I'm on the yacht. Love you guys. What's your thoughts on the new Mummy news of Brendan Fraser? Sorry about my spelling. I'm tore back. It'll happen to you. We talked about it. I'm sure that you already saw that, but I'm excited for it. I think they're gonna recool the fuck out of it. But the fact that we're getting Brendan Fraser in a Mummy movie makes me not give a fuck about what else happens.
I agree. Yeah, I hope it's a great movie. I'm not really that super confident in it, but Brendan Fraser getting back into the limelight and going back to a franchise that he clearly loved a lot, I think that's great. I love that dude. Him and Keanu Reeves are the nicest dudes in Hollywood, and they deserve all the good karma, period, in all of Hollywood.
Great comparison. Totally agree. Michael Parton says, I think Andy Muschietti could be perfect for Freddy.
I think you're right. I know, dude. I think he's right, because look at the weird shit, the pussy popping shit that he's been doing in it.
Pussy
popping. No, dude, like pop that pussy. No, dude, like that dude don't give a fuck. Like he will go extreme with scenes, and that's on TV. That's on like a streaming service, like what was it? What's it? It's not Netflix. Is it
HBO Max?
HBO Max, yeah. Like he's going balls to the wall with that. I think Andy Muschietti in charge of a Freddy Krueger movie would do very well. I'm not saying he would be my first choice, but he definitely is familiar enough with the idea of like what it would take to make that like shit stand out, and that's what you want.
Idea wise, I agree with you. I think the visuals are very in Welcome to Derry are very Nightmare on Elm Street. However, part of what made the fucking Nightmare on Elm Street franchise so great was the practical effects. And Andy Muschietti will go full on fucking trash CGI and fucking ruin it. he's my last fucking pick for it. I hate it.
I
love
that,
you, Michael, but I hate it.
I think if you couple him with somebody that understands what it takes to make that movie great, and be like, hey man, you don't need to use CGI. Like, he's not dumb too. Andy Muschietti,
But not a single movie in his.
but Andy Muschietti can look at the 2011 Nightmare on Elm Street where it was all reliant on CGI heavy shit, and it was terrible. Especially the makeup effects.
Some of it was, yeah, but like,
Well, the makeup effects were terrible, and they didn't just use practical effects. And Jackie Earle Haley was a great Freddy. He was actually a good Freddy. It just they fucked him up by.
He looked terrible.
Well, the CGI, he looked like a burnt weasel under a goddamn tire. But
actually, dude, you make me almost not want them to do another Freddy movie because if it's CG, it's gonna fucking tank it.
I
Most
think
of the zombie,
you got to use practical effects for the next Freddy.
Yeah, if Andy Muschietti was going to use practical effects, I'd say yes, but he won't. Most of the zombies have Sam and Tara's mom as Ghostface in Scream 7. I don't think so because they're trying to get as far away as possible from Ortega and Barrera, so I don't think that'll ever happen. But I see why you would think that. Brandon Collins says, "Mike, who cheese smelly?"
he was halfway through a stroke when you typed it.
To be fair, the Packers cheese has been smelly.
I thought he was like eating cheese, and he was like, "Cheese smelly."
Gary says, I get OCD when you share a box of chicken and there are an odd amount every time I cut that last one in half. All right, that is fair. That is an OCD thing. I don't think I have it like that. Mine's just like I get paranoid that like something's wrong and I get obsessed with it.
Gary, do you like even or odd numbers? I like even numbers. Like if it's an odd number, I get weirded out by odd numbers. So maybe I have like a symptom of OCD because I hate odd numbers, anything.
Yeah, I'm way more into even numbers personally. Yeah. Emotional Zombie says, "Sup guys, who's your favorite horror villain of 2025 so far and least favorites?" Off the top of my head, I'll say Aunt Gladys as favorite and the Hard Eyes Killer as least favorite. I have to look at actually my fucking Letterboxd rating from this year to actually answer that correctly. And I'll show it to you as well, Jay, to refresh your memory.
How dare you, emotionless? You are emotionless to ask me this question because I don't fucking know. In 2025,
my fucking shit's freezing. Stop. Are we frozen?
No,
I'm frozen. My entire computer's frozen. Can you guys still see me?
Well, what do you want to look up? I'll look it up. Oh, now you are. Now you're
still good?
I'm still good. I'm still here. I'm still packing it away.
Yeah, my shit's just locked. I'm locked.
Well, you're frozen. You're frozen on the screen. No, now you're back.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm still frozen on me. I hope is the stream still live?
I don't. Can you guys see us? No, you're freezing up again.
Yeah, my shit's locked, dude. What the fuck?
Jay is good. Mike is froze. No, wait. You were coming back for
I'm good. No. I think I'm good.
Okay, now you're back. Nope. You're frozen again.
What the fuck?
No, I'm kidding. You're back.
Yep.
No, you're back.
Okay.
No, dude, when you blink like that, you're good. But when you blink like that, you're like, not one damn clue.
My internet's still frozen. I'm still frozen on my end.
All right, what do you want to look up? 2025. What do you want to
I got it. Oh, here we go. We're good.
You definitely are buffering.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, this is crazy, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. It's not my internet, bitch.
It must real good for you. So I'm looking at horror movies from 2025. Favorite horror villain of 2025 so far. Gladys was a good one. I will directly go to Jai Courtney's character in Dangerous Animals as my favorite horror villain. He was fucking awesome in that one. Least favorite horror villain. Will definitely 110,000%. It's an easy answer for me. The Jimmy character at the end of 28 Years Later. That was fucking cornball dog shit. So that was an easy one for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
seen any movies lately, Joe?
I see all the movies, but I don't remember all of them.
Cody Garcia says, "What's up, gents?" Oh, dude, I love the dog. What's
up, dude?
Not gonna lie, a finger went right through the TP today. After the shock wore off, I immediately thought of you both. Loving the Wednesday night stream. Thanks, man. Yeah,
You gotta double roll that up, dude. Don't trust it. Don't trust that you think that you have enough, even if it's a triple roll from Charmin. Don't trust it. All right, because it could be you could be wiping a wet marker back there. You have no idea. It could be a lot of poop.
That might be the
Triple
worst
roll
feeling
it
in the entire world is when that happens. I've been there. My heart burns there too. Mercurio 80. Hey guys, Bumblebee tuna. Mike, what if Stu's sister is a red herring and McKenna Grace is Stu's niece? I think the whole thing about Stu's sister and about the character that people are saying is the killer, Anna Camp or whatever, is bullshit. I don't think it's going to be any of that stuff. So I don't think it's going to be anybody related to Stu. I just don't. I think that's too obvious. I don't think that's what they'll do. And quote me on this if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I love your fucking icon. Stu lives. Get it up, baby. Get it up.
I think it's kind of gay.
Jay's excited.
I think it's kind of gay.
Turlington says, "Bros, look at that fucking picture, dude. Look at those abs.
What are you doing? Why are you selling your crack on the fucking beaches of South Carolina? What are you doing?"
Of Normandy. Is it fair to say that when in public, the silent moist fart is the most feared of all farts because you know when it dries, it's going to be itching? Must cleverly, discreetly dislodge the tiniest and scratch.
Dude, turd. Your
No.
name itself lends itself to the credibility of what you just asked. 100%. A moist fart anywhere, specifically in public, is like Pennywise coming up from the sewer to collect you. You don't know when it's going to happen, and you're shocked when you are dumb enough to trust it. And you hit the nail on the head there. You're fucked, because once you release that kraken from the crypt of your crack, you're up Shit's Creek basically without a paddle, and you're like, oh my god,
the worst.
I have an itchy asshole.
The worst fart easily is the one where you push it out and then you feel it break through a little bit and you have to suck it back in.
That's called a turtle. It's a turtle head.
Yeah, that's the worst fart. The second worst fart is the hot, slow egg fart, because you know there's no escaping it. When the hot, slow egg fart comes out, you know that anybody within 10 feet of you is going to know it was you.
Yeah, but I kind of like it when it's just me.
We lost 10 people.
Well, those people obviously have farts that smell like flowers, and they're always great. They probably don't even fart.
17 people. We're down to 17.
Yeah, those people don't fart. So you guys can go lie to yourself and destroy your partners in the bed. I don't mind those slow farts that come out and you like, by yourself, and you get this immense relief in your belly.
If you're alone, it's fine, but in public, it's the scariest.
Yeah.
Dr. Corn Dogs, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. He says, found Danielle Harris Stalker YouTube. He posts vids on here filming cut out pics of her in Halloween 2007 poster. And one vid, he films the poster that he moves the camera down and you can see jizz.
Oh my god, dude.
Dripping on his floor.
Holy shit, dude. And he's 50. Dr. Corndogs, I can only imagine your PFP is exactly the look you gave when you saw this video. You're like,
yeah, dear God, I hate you for making me know that's
it's disgusting. Yeah, she has definitely been one of those girls that have been like idolized in some sick ass fucking ways on certain subreddits and sub posts and shit. 100%. So I'm not shocked that you saw weird shit like that.
God damn, people are sick. Dr. Corndog says, I know it's the actual stalker because Danielle mentioned on a podcast his whereabouts and it matches up. He's 50 in New York, lives with his mom. It's sick.
What's his name?
Sick.
We'll blast him right now.
That's fucking, oh my God.
I got to go pee. And
right.
I'm not the fucking stalker. I'm not like trying to bounce out. I know
it's him.
I know
it's him. It's we found him. We get him and rape him.
But it's not, Danielle. I think that you should have had a way bigger part in Curse of Michael Myers. How dare they? I was like, I know it's gonna look weird. I'm like, immediately, like, I gotta bounce out. And my fucking
camera died.
And the camera died. Yeah, everything's going to shit right now.
Hey, everybody, we found the jizzer. That's the jizzer.
I did it.
We found him. That's what he looked like when he did it. Gary once moved into a house and there was a stone rectangular slab in the bedroom. So I used it as a bed. Found out years later I left, someone was killed there. Oh. And I bet nothing freaky happened to you because ghosts that haunt you aren't real. That is dark though. That's fucked up, dude. That's pretty fucked up. Damn. You were like Corey in Halloween Ends, sleeping on the blood spot in the floor where the kid died. That was you. And you didn't even know it. Dean Green between. God damn it. Woo! Woo! Just slapped my belly with my wee. I can't see. Earlier when I mentioned that, like, you know, it's cool what we do, but sometimes my kids' friends watch. This is one of those moments. I don't know what to do with that. Mime Russi says, Loomis and Chalice, do you think they'll ever... I'll wait for Jay to come back before we answer. Jordan says, producer's cut of Curse is way better. Need that on. Is there a different poster for the producer's cut? I'll have to look that up. I didn't realize that they had a different poster for that as well. That's interesting. I did not fucking know that, Jordan. Holy shit. We fucked up. Cinder Ross says, in H5, the thorn tattoo has 2 dots next to the rune. Is that... I never noticed that either. Is that normal? Like, is that like a deep cut? I mean, obviously it doesn't mean anything, but like, it's kind of cool if that exists. I didn't know that. You guys are fucking smart. CJ3313 says, Mike, we both get embarrassed this week. Fuck the Packers. Got embarrassed this week. Yeah, real embarrassment. Packers fucking, I don't know what the fuck is going on. They're going to be okay. Still going to win the Super Bowl. I'm holding on. I believe in it. I hold by my state. They're going to get it figured out. He says, solely coming to my first beer chug to beat Mike. Hell yeah, dude. We'll see you Saturday night. By the way, Patreon link is down below in the description for anybody who wants to join us. The Patreon stream, it always gets wicked weird. If you think this is weird, it gets dark, it gets twisted, it gets saucy. We'll probably end up playing the Halloween game, the bootleg version of it again, and we will do a beer chug, and I can't wait to see you there. I'm gonna be fucking ready. Hey.
Hi.
You did this. You did this to yourself.
I do shit. How dare you pull up my frozen image?
That was you, dude. That was you. Loomis and Chalice, do you think they will ever make a Halloween movie with all men asking for a friend? I hope not. Are you frozen?
No.
You gotta pay your bills.
Your name is MMA Russi. You're a Russian that likes mixed martial asses.
Boy, baldness. Sure.
So the fact that you want, even though your PFP has a lovely young lady in it, you want to see men roll around the floor with each other. This is something that you need to address with the therapist. No, I don't think they're ever going to make a movie with all men. But this is what you desire. There's a lot of sites on the internet that you can go to have your desire fulfilled. So, no, I don't think they're going to go ahead and say, all actors must have wieners. No.
Now, while my personal preference is the vagine, if there's none around and you're lonely, a hole is a hole. And a sausage is one of my favorite meats. So do it that way you want to. And you can still have a good time. There's no reason to throw the baby out with the dick water.
Is that why your lips are chapped?
Yes, it is. Because I go fast.
You suck a lot of dick.
Oh, my hair is coming back. It's going to happen. Look, I can almost do this again. Look.
I got to get a haircut, man.
I gotta get some bald transfusion therapy.
No, just fuck it. It's whatever. I mean, you know how like expensive that shit is? Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm never gonna be able to afford that. I'm just gonna have to force it to grow back with pure willpower. Jordan Adams says, oh, I read that. My bad. Michael Potton says Freddy and Pennywise have a lot in common. They both can feed off fears and guilt and trauma. That's true. I mean, you're not wrong in your idea that like someone who's good at nightmare sequences could do Freddy. I hate that Andy Muschietti is just all CGI.
Well, I think that if you looked at his what he's done with Pennywise, it could almost be like his interview process for Nightmare on Elm Street. I think he can do it. I swear to God, dude, I think Muschietti could pull it off, and I think it would be good. if obviously there's got to be some practical effects and stuff, like he can't rely solely on CGI, but he gets it. Like I think he gets the idea behind like using fear as a way to do some outlandish shit to really horrify people, and I think that's exactly what Freddy Krueger should be.
Yeah, and for the
like
next
that last scene in It chapter or in the It TV show Welcome to Derry episode 2, with the chick getting trapped in her mom's coochie and then getting shot out, and she's like, "You ripped me apart, Lisa," and then she's like fucking like all bow-legged and weird shit. Like that's dude, that literally felt like it came from a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Yeah, I totally agree with that part of it. Jordan Adams said the producer's cut of Curse is a different poster. Doesn't it deserve a slot? So I pulled it up. And here's the thing: it's pretty much the same poster, man. Over here in the corner, you can see it's pretty much the same.
It's
poster.
cool. It's got a little bit more of a unique design to it with the red. I mean, that is kind of cool. It does stand out. But there's something. I feel like the Halloween, the original cut, it's got the orange, yellow tint.
The orange and blue make
it
better.
That makes it better. Yeah.
Yeah, so I understand what you're saying, and you're right, but I think it worked out because the regular 6 poster is better.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I ain't gonna tell tales outside school. The producer's cut, I'm not a fan of it. I just the rune shit, and then using Dungeons and Dragons dice to basically trap Michael in a circle of chalk at the end.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is dumb, dude.
I prefer the theatrical cut as well. I really do. But I also have to pee. If you want to catch up,
but we're almost done.
I know. Florida Dan though says erase the full catalog of one Sandler or Carrey. Before I go, I have to say erase Sandler 1,000 times out of 1,000. Don't you dare touch my Jim Carrey. Those are the best comedies on planet fucking Earth.
Where are we at? What's the
827 Pum?
Oh my god.
More margaritas.
Okay.
Right,
okay, so I'm good. Okay. We have Jordan Adams. Why the fuck is this summer in a tagline for a Halloween movie? Well, because they released it then, Jordan. I don't know. It's stupid. Yes, I think that all the Halloween movies should have been released in the autumn phase of the season, but I don't know, budgeting, but it is stupid. I would go see a Halloween movie like with Michael Myers and in the summer, but it is dumb. I agree with you. But that's why. Spicy Oreo 15 says, sorry about the spam on the Scream trailer breakdown vid. I'm super pumped and have so many theories and thoughts. Also, those times super chatter. What the fuck? Sorry about the spam on the Screen trailer breakdown video. Spicy Oreo, I really don't know what you're talking about. And you have many theories and thoughts. Also, those times super chatter. I don't know what that is, but I appreciate you, man. And Spicy Oreos, I've never had one, but I've tried one. I like that. Billy Bob, AMC had Predator early screening today. It's empty. Ooh, shit. That's not a good sign. And Billy Bob was the only person that attended with that face, 100%. I don't know. Billy Bob says, watched Predator 2 yesterday. Danny Glover and Gary Busey. Amazing. It's Die Hard with Predator. I agree. Predator 2 is a very good movie. If you have to, like again, I mentioned this too. I was biased towards it when I was a kid because I loved Predator 1 so much with Arnold and whatnot. And I didn't really give it a chance. But Predator 2 is actually very good. More horror centered than the first one. Spicy Oreo, he became a member. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Spicy Oreo. And I love Spicy Oreos. Nope, we missed one. Gary says, I didn't like Prey. I think it was okay until a small girl kicked the Predator's ass. I believe it was with Danny in 2 because he got lucky, but in Prey, she used the shield and timed it unrealistically good. Yeah, I can kind of get what you're saying. Yeah. Because Danny Glover, he was a basic New York street cop. He came up against this, string of murders that were happening all across the city, and then finally came face to face with this alien, and then he had to do what he do, and got. I agree with you. I think he got lucky in a lot of ways. It wasn't like he was like a trained assassin that took down Predator.
That's how it kind of always happens, though, right? I mean,
yeah, but you're saying like she used the shield and timed it unrealistically good. Yeah, I can kind of get that. But I think Prey was good. I never gave it the praise. I never thought it was like amazing, which a lot of people apparently do. By the way, I want to ask you, what the fuck does this mean?
I think it's just saying that. Sorry, I posted a lot. Don't ever be sorry for that. Post away.
No, I mean, I knew that part, but like,
yeah.
But he says thoughts also dust time super chatter.
I don't know. I don't know. But hey, don't.
But he
be
became a
sorry about
member.
commenting.
But he became a
Thank
member,
you for that.
and we like that.
Thank you. for that.
Mercutio 80
Comment
says,
away.
Loomis, Dr. Chalice told me you're dancing at the Pink Pony Club. How much for a dance? Nothing for you. You goddamn sick of what the fuck? You walk around with a goddamn ghost face mask smeared with goddamn period blood, saying Stu lives, get it up, baby. It's
Pink
disgusting.
Pony
You need to
Club.
do something else. I'm not going to go. I don't frequent the Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club.
He's a regular.
If you want to see Loomis and Chalice react to that video in its entirety, check out the Patreon because we did a full reaction to that as Loomis and Chalice.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
Thank you, Mercutio.
We did that after the pumpkin beer video, by the way, so we were fucking trashed.
You know, we were
you could tell.
pretty drunk. Michael Parton says they need to bring back beefcake masculinity. I mean, I agree. I mean, you have the hard eyes and like, yeah, I think they should bring it back. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Like, I think that everybody, like, it's weird for men. I think that men see like really fit dudes or over the top action guys that are like muscle on muscle, and all you really think of as dudes, you're like, hey, I could look like that if I got in shape. If I lost some weight, I would have. Like, it's more of an inspiration for dudes when they see that shit. Like, that's good. I could do that. But I guess they kind of confused it with like where chicks are like when they see like a really statuesque woman and they're like, they make, you know, they always say like, well, women feel bad. Like average women can't live up to that hype. That's weird.
It goes both ways.
You know, but men don't react to it like that. Like when I was a kid or when I was growing up and I watched like an Arnold movie or a Stallone or a Snipes movie or whatever, I never once I was like, well, I'm a fat fucking loser. I can't look like that. They should change that fucking movie and fit me. An out of shape fucking asshole that wants to be a
fucking nailed it. You just fucking nailed it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like, it's like, but women will be like, well, yeah.
And it's not women's fault, it's dudes' fault.
No, it's,
like,
it's the media. It's the media's fault that has turned it this way.
Yeah,
no, but it's like, we're not saying that women have to look like this unrealistic expectation, which is what they're going to try to paint it at. But I'm saying like,
there's nothing wrong with people taking the human physicality element as far as it will go. That's inspiring. You know what I mean?
And by the way,
I think that's awesome. It should not be demonized.
No, also, by the way, Arnold was a fucking 8-time winner of Mr. Universe. Like, he fucking dedicated his body to winning bodybuilding competitions non-fucking stop. I have no fucking desire to be a bodybuilder. Do you know what? Like, none at all. Stallone literally put his body through hell and did steroids and shit, probably.
Look at that.
I don't fucking care.
Look at that armpit hair.
That shit smells like pee. It looks like
that's rock solid man right there, puppy. What I say, puppy?
I don't know, dude. You look like you smell like Puck from the real world. But yeah, I don't know. They definitely need to bring it back, and it's not just guys that miss that shit. I think women do too. It's like it's supposed to be an escape from reality. These are larger than life characters on screen. Like, that's what it is. It's no different.
When the aliens come down here and challenge us to a one-on-one, I want a fucking monster in that arena.
Yeah, dude.
I don't want some nerd with his fucking glasses going, well, actually, this was about the tale of toxic masculinity. And then he gets his face smushed in and we all die to the aliens.
Yeah, it's no different than opening up a comic book and seeing a larger-than-life character that shouldn't really exist or is not the normal. It's fine, but I definitely think they should bring it back. Gary says, I'll be honest, I think the only good Predator movies is 1, 2, 3, and I have a soft spot for AVP 1. Is Predator 3 Predators?
Oh, Alien versus Predator. Yeah. So
I love Predators. I think Predators is really good.
No, I think he said AVP, Alien versus Predators. He has a soft spot for, but he only
I know that's all right. But he said 1, 2, and 3. But the third technical sequel to the second one, wasn't it Predators with Adrian Brody?
Yeah, No, I think it was. Damn, it's crazy how they had such a.
But Predators, it actually was a great idea. Like they took a bunch of scum or villainy from Earth and regular folk, and they dropped them on the planet, and they were supposed to work together because the fucking asshole from that '70s show turned out to be the killer. He was like a serial killer.
Oh yeah, that was dumb. Yeah,
I
no,
think that
like the movie.
I like the idea behind it. But we have Stu 1VP says, heard you guys talking about the Predators and their honor code. As a Canadian/Brit, when the USA invades Canada, I will tell of your honor and your lives will be spared.
Fucking what?
You're fucking toast, my boy. You're fucking toast.
Yeah.
If we invade
You don't want
Canada,
that
dude,
smoke.
we will take your goddamn syrup and pancakes and eat them in front of you. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't
What
want
are you
that
talking
smoke,
about, my boy?
Saskatchewan. You don't want that smoke.
What are you talking about, my boy? But thank you, though. Tyler Mickenthorpe says,
Thanks,
hey,
man.
boys, you hear about the title change for Lee Cronin's The Mummy? I'm a little pissy about it because the title rock, in my opinion. Jay, have you at least watched the trailer for Scream 7? It rips. Stunner! That's what... Yes, dude. I watched the trailer. I reacted to it. I think no, I didn't. I gave my opinion and my thoughts on it last stream. I didn't think it looked terrible. I'm glad that people that love Stu, that he's coming back, and that Daddy's home. He was out for cigarettes for a long time, and finally, Daddy came back to hug us, and that's great. I personally think it's time to move on from Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox and Stu and all the fucking shit. I'm
Wrong.
That's where I am. No, you're wrong. Shut
Wrong.
the fuck up. If you want to make Scream great again, get rid of the original fucking cast and make it new.
As far as the change,
Build back better.
they did change the name to Lee Cronin's The Mummy to like The Resurrected or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I did hear there was a rumor going around that the studio is not pleased with the movie at all. Of course, that's a complete rumor, so who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? God, that's disgusting.
You liked it.
Jordan Adams says, not saying it's the best, but with the face in the knuckles, definitely better than Halloween 2, 1981.
The original. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that the face was in the knuckles. See, dude, I really wish we had TTS, but to pop those those super chats while we're talking about relevant information, but also it can be a double-edged sword too, because then someone could say, hey, Dr. Lewis, what do you think a butthole would feel like if you fucked it with a razor blade? They're like, what? Byron Hansen says, didn't know H1 had a hand on the poster. What the fuck?
Yeah, that hand is like,
you didn't notice the fucking hand?
It's pretty prevalent, Byron.
God damn, Byron. Gary says, when games go back and remaster graphics, why don't more movies go back and make Terminator and Scorpion King look better in new editions?
More specifically, go back to Halloween 4 and put the original mask on that bitch and H2O. They'd be way better movies.
I know, but you notice how people get really shitty and pissy about, and I'm not saying it's the same argument, but about how they get mad about AI.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they would be like, well, you're fucking with the original idea. Like, that's really disgusting.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a reason why they don't do that kind of stuff, is because they don't want to like tread on the original director's vision.
Yeah.
Probably something like that. But as pooped by Anakin Skywalker, remember for 3 months, we liked that. Thank you so much, Anakin, that pooped. Dr. Loomis, I need help. Should I add mushrooms to the cornbread stuffing this Thanksgiving?
Sounds kind of nice.
Why don't you go watch Paula Deen and figure that shit out on your own? I'm not going to tell you about stuffing your goddamn turkey on Thanksgiving. Because all you got to do is poop it out and say, I'm Anakin Skywalker when you poop. That's probably what you do in your house, don't you? Every time you shit, you go, I'm Anakin Skywalker. I hate sand. And I hate poop.
Sick of this fucking sand.
Austin says, out of any comic book character, which powers do you think would be the funniest to have based on your personality? Out of any comic book character, which powers do you think would be the funniest to have based on your personalities?
Definitely shape shifting, dude, because you could turn into City Sweetie and just play with your own titties. There's no other answer, really.
Probably that. Yeah, probably just shape shifting. I'd probably just go shape shifting. That would be funny.
Just shape into a dude with a huge dong.
Yeah, that's all I would do nonstop. I would just, and I'll also look like Brad Pitt. with great.
Yeah, that's the only answer.
That's it. Byron Hansen says Luke Evans with long hair as Magneto and Michael Fassbender as Doc Doom. I love that. That sounds great. That sounds incredible. That sounds sexy. We
Both
love
well
that.
done. Both well
Michael
done.
Fassbender. Oh, I say Fassbender. You say Fassbender, and we're both bending. But I think that Michael Fassbender already did a great performance as Magneto, so putting him in as Doctor Doom probably wouldn't work very well.
Cool.
But Luke Evans as Magneto would. I think Luke Evans is underrated as fuck. I think Luke Evans is incredibly talented, and we also confused him for Orlando Bloom in The Immortals.
We did,
and no one called us racist then until he did it in American Horror Story.
That's very true.
It was weird, but weird how that happens. Michael Parton says, I don't like the way Laurie was portrayed in Rob Zombie's Halloween. She's bitchy and whiny. I hated her so much. I wanted Michael to fucking kill her, especially in the sequel. He didn't say fucking, but he had crossbones, and I was like, that's what he meant. Yeah, dude. Right. Laurie Strode definitely wore out the welcome mat quickly in Halloween 2, Rob Zombie. And I'm like, nothing more than I want to have a semi truck run you over when you're going to Spencer's across the street to smoke weed with your hippies. And then we can have Daniel Harris take over as the lead. I think that would have turned the fucking series on its head, huh? Because then you would have had Daniel Harris leading it to take on Michael Myers, and Laurie Strode would have been killed, smoking pot, hanging out with her dirty Cheeto crack smelling friends.
Yep. You said it.
Jordan Adams says, do we get to pump gas in the station wagon at the garage? Since it's been proven that he'd have to get more on that trip. That'd be cool.
I would like that. I would like that a lot.
So you're gonna be a gas station attendant. You could select one of those.
You could play it in PC. You could play the lady cooking burgers in the back.
Well, the gas station might be a level in the game.
Dude, that would be so sick. I hope they do that. That's a really good idea.
Yeah,
makes me more excited for the game.
Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate it, man. Gary says it's a good game. I'm okay with H2 DLC, but they will probably focus on online after story mode. Well, yeah, probably because it's like the game itself. I'm just thankful that it has a single player game or a single player mode to it. It's obviously meant and designed for multiplayer 100%, which, it is what it is. But at least we have the single player campaign available to people that don't really like to do the online shit. But as far as DLC,
it's a step in the right direction at least.
Yeah. But as far as DLC, I'm 100% going to be a sucker for it. I will fucking buy the DLC for it.
Yeah.
It's a franchise I love. I'm going to definitely buy it. I hope the game's great. And, but I'll buy it.
We're getting knee deep in that fucking game.
100%. It's going to be great. Robin Barker, no message attached. We like
Thanks, babe.
Thank you, Robin.
Appreciate it.
We have Beep Bop Boop. What is Dr. Loomis's opinion on Biff Tannen? Love Wham. Well, I remember that one scene. He's like, you cost $300 damage to my car, you son of a bitch. And now I'm going to take it out of your ass. And then he proceeds to try to rape that one chick in the goddamn parking lot. And it takes George McFly to punch him in the goddamn face.
It's dark.
I think he has a small wiener and he's in love with his mother. That's what I think. Or his grandmother, who he lived with. That's what I think. Dean Creepatoon, sorry for your family losses, Jay. Love you, bro. Oh, yeah, thank you, man. It's been a while. It's been a minute, so appreciate you, though.
It's just hard to take sincerity coming from that fucking face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's the kind of face I would see, like, that was like greeting me at church if I walked in.
Sorry for your loss.
I mean, it's not like any. I love church and like I love Jesus and all that stuff. That's,
Jay loves church. He loves Jesus.
Well, I don't go to church, but I love Jesus. And I'm just saying, like, but that's usually the face that you would see, like, at a local church. Like,
that's 100%.
Are you here? Like, I'm like, yeah, but I don't need like a pamphlet. I don't need to fill that out, like, because I don't want to stand up and like announce it or whatever. We have JT Insel. Now we get into the good stuff. He says stretching. Focus on areas like your neck, back, legs, and shoulders. Even a 5-minute walk can improve circulation. Chair, sit to stand to fuck my mom exercises. And that, my friends, is called a JT Owsley old dick twist. Because he comes in, you think it's going to be one way, and then he throws the dick twist in there, and he talks about fucking his mom. Now that, my friends, is cool.
Jay is short for Jesus.
I am not Jesus Christ. I never claimed
this man loves Jesus,
and I love Jesus. I think Jesus is the Messiah, and that's what I stand by. But I never claimed I could turn water to wine. So you're full of shit.
You can part your butt crack like the Red Seats.
I will not dignify that with a fucking response. You son of a bitch. You were a sycophant. We have you interrupted JT Owsley. Like I said, he was giving you fuck my mom exercises, which I think is more important than whether or not I'm Jesus, which I'm not.
You got to stretch at our age before you got to
stretch if you're willing to fuck your mom and also seek therapy. You also have Jordan Adams saying, can we imagine Loomis as a consultant at the hospital in Nightmare on Elm Street, also helping Nancy and Neil? I'm not going to do the Loomis impression, but that would be insanely stupid and weird. But actually, probably good.
I'd love it.
I think that Loomis would come finally, like, because wasn't Neil all about like giving them that fucking pill that wasn't like because Nancy was the one that's like, hey, we should give them this pill, and Neil was like, it's not tested, Nancy, and she's like, no, give it. And then Loomis would come out like, I'm tired of hearing all the jibba jabba. Just give it to those psycho kids and see what happens. Maybe
we just line them all up and shoot them.
Yeah,
get ready.
See what happens. Put them in a room. Lock the door. Pat it. Colton Kaler, thank you, Colton. Appreciate you. Imagine the whole Barrera thing was a setup. It would shock everyone if Sam was Ghostface in Scream 7. Calling it now, McKenna Grace is Ghostface.
Dude, for one, I would hate McKenna Grace's Ghostface because it goes back to this tiny little girl's being Ghostface, which makes no sense. But I'm telling you, it would be the all-time fucking meta twist that would blow minds. And I hope they do it. I hope to God at the end of the movie, it's fucking Melissa Barrera's Ghostface because it would shut up all those fucking dorks who are fucking threatening people's children over a goddamn movie. That would be the best, dude. They should do it. I
think it's gonna be Stu.
Yeah, you do. Get it up.
Notice the eye roll, but you couldn't see it because I wasn't zoomed in.
Bitch.
By the way, that's who are you taking a picture with, dude? Is that the Friday the 13th dude?
That's James Jude Courtney, you stupid bitch.
That's what I said.
Actually, I don't know that. That might be someone else. I can't.
Yes, I'm glad that he survived the Nevada testing that happened in the 1950s.
Yeah, he's a little burnt up. Maybe it's not James Hughes. I don't know.
I don't know who that is, but great picture. Billy Bob says the Stalker's video title is long. It's "Forgive Me, Danielle, my beautiful darling girl. I'm a vulgar man, but I assure you, my music is not, and it's gross." Oh, God, damn, Billy Bob coming in here with the Lois Lane reporting fucking slop shit. Yeah, well, dude,
that guy needs to be jailed.
Yeah, dude, if he's putting shit like that out and he's got like jizz on magazine covers or whatever the fuck you said earlier, that's disgusting.
No, boy, no.
Big Monkey Nuts says, what do you guys prefer, more Halo 3 or Reach? You should do a stream of you two goblins doing couch co-op someday. Man, that'd be so fun, fucking fun, dude.
Hey, let's do it on, dude. If we could pull it up on Saturday at the Patreon stream, let's play a little bit of Halo. That'd be
you still playing? You got Game Pass?
Yeah, I got. Is
Halo got that? You piece of shit.
I do got it.
You're paying $30 a month.
Let's play fucking Halo on Saturday, dude. Yeah, that would be so fucking awesome.
I would say this to you. I would 100% do it, and I would. But here's the thing, and I know it's sacrilege to say this to a lot of folk. I would put Halo Reach in the category above Halo 3, just because I have more fonder memories with. Because Mike and I waited that night till midnight release when Halo Reach was going to be available to play. We stayed up. Because Mike came over, we had beer. It was like a pizza party. We waited all fucking night.
And we barely got to play the fucking thing.
Yeah, we like waited all night just to play it. And like Halo Reach, we actually got really good at that game.
SWAT.
Halo 3 is superior in every fucking way. But Halo Reach
up in Halo
we did
Reach
great.
SWAT, dude.
I would love to. Yeah, I would pick Halo Reach. And as far as a co-op play on the couch, I would do it. If we could do it Saturday, we'll do it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. But I would still pick Halo 3 as the better game though. Personally.
Yeah, as far as like story and stuff. Dr. Corn Dogs, Daniel Harris Stalker, YouTube is Peter whatever the fuck. Yeah, well, you guys can copy paste that and go look him up yourself. And if that guy is legitimately doing all that shit, that's a nasty motherfucker, disgusting, and definitely needs to be reported. Austin says, dudes, imagine a Jim Carrey Pennywise. He do the Monopoly guy bit with Georgie or something, just messing with the Losers Club. I think
Jim Carrey would be the best fucking Pennywise ever.
Jim Carrey would be great. Well, actually, we did a video where one of a potential director for Nightmare on Elm Street had mentioned casting Jim Carrey as Freddy Krueger, which we both thought was kind of cool. It would be he could definitely pull it off and do it. But yeah, I
me
think he
too.
could. I think it would be interesting and it would be strange and it would probably throw people off and throw people in a loop. But yeah,
I like that.
Tim McChickens, why you look like you just got like you ordered the 6-piece and you only got 3?
He looks like your supervisor at work.
Dude, he
Just
does. He looks like
disappointed in
he's getting
your
ready to fire you over Skype.
output.
Yeah, like a professor that's saying you're gonna fail this summer.
Or like he's just getting jacked at the gym.
Yeah, whatever. He says, Tim McChicken says, Loomis, can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? Didn't mean to call you fat.
You know the song, right? Like, can we forget about the things I said? Didn't mean to call you fat.
No, I will say this, Tim. If you're unhappy with your job selection, because obviously with your PFP you are, you could move on. It's time to turn over a new leaf, start a new chapter. It's a never-ending story. It's just
never-ending story.
Jesus Christ. You look very scary, your PFP.
I'll put you in a cage next to Michael.
Child of the Corn says, most underappreciated 90s film. Mine is Judgment Night. Wow, dude. That's a great one. Good callback. It is absolutely unheralded and never talked about in the way that it should be. Judgment Night with Emilio Estevez, that one dude, I can't remember.
Cuba Gooding Jr.?
No,
Dennis Leary,
and then also
Jeremy
the other guy,
Piven.
Piven, yes, Jeremy
Yeah.
Piven. So fucking
hey,
good, dude. Don't act like you're better than me because you remembered all the names.
I'll say Unlawful Entry. Ray Liotta, Kurt Russell, fucking classic. Nobody talks about it.
Well, you know what? If you're gonna go with the Kurt Russell route, I'm gonna say Breakdown. No one talks about Breakdown, and Breakdown's an incredible movie as well, and it's free on Tubi.
I know the breakdown. Everything is gonna shake down someday. It's a good song.
Thank you, Child of the Corn. We have Michael Parton, Dr. Loomis, Dr. Chalice. You can take me hot to go.
HOTT, hot to go. Hot to go.
Michael, I'm going to call JG Wentworth instead.
JG Wentworth, hot to go.
I don't know. Gary says, I don't think Predator needs it, but how the fuck have they not brought Arnold back? They tried it twice in Predators, or in Predators and the Predator, but then changed it. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to, or Predator was a very physically demanding role where he had to show off a lot of like muscle and shit to be like, what was his name in the movie? Duke, or he had a badass fucking like shit, dude. What was his name?
Whose name? Whose name and what?
Arnold's name in Predator.
I think it was it Dylan?
No, Dylan was
Dutch.
He had that fucking name, dude. He had that. I don't think he really wants to do it. I feel like he's more comfortable coming back with Terminator, which, it is what it is, but he can like kind of clothe up a little bit, maybe like bulk up under the clothes, make himself look a little. I mean, and then nothing against Arnold. I mean, he's older. He can't really maintain that physique anymore, but
a fucking Predator showing up to finish the job, an older Arnold Schwarzenegger living his life in today's world. And you could do the city thing with Predator 2, where Arnold's living in today's modern world and the Predator comes after him to finish the job. Why the fuck are they not doing that?
Because
why?
Why the fuck can't they make a good Terminator movie? It's the same thing.
Too. Yeah.
We have Stu 1VP. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Says, hey lads, I said we'd spare your lives in the US-Canada war. Heard Mike said he used to like Rob Zombie's Halloween too. Mike gets boiled to death in a vat of maple syrup. Jay go home's an honor, even though we know he's not Daniel Harris the jizzer. Hey, that's fine. I appreciate that. But you know what? That's what I call justice in today's world. Because this motherfucker did, dude. He liked that shit. He liked that shit early on.
That would be a terrible way to die. I just want to point it out. That's like one of the worst ways.
But it doesn't matter. We'll just make you our state.
I don't want to be blown alive in maple syrup.
Appreciate you, Stu. Tim McChickens. I saw Chalice and Loomis playing Hide the Butter Sausage at the Pink Pony Club. Were you making that face as you watched behind the fucking curtain? You dirty bitch. I was never at the goddamn Pink Pony Club playing buttered sausage with nobody. I don't even like buttered sausages.
Show me your buttered sausages. Now make them disappear. Oh, you did.
Dude, I swear to God, I love you, Tim. Dude, you're awesome, but your PFP looks like that, dude. They're like a new age like horror director in Hollywood, and you're like looking at the script. You're like, there needs to be more tits,
You look like someone's
more
boss
ass,
who
more
just
blood.
figured out thermogenics and testosterone.
But then but he's mad at the performance too in front of him. He's like, it's disgusting.
That's what a girl sees when you're going down on a guy, by the way. Just looking at you critiquing.
Yeah. Dude, that's true. Roger that. Tactical. Fuck. No, he didn't say fuck. He said F1, K1, my M1. So fuck, marry, kill. Michael number 6, Michael H2O, Michael. Well, okay.
I speak fluid drunk.
Yeah. You like you're in like a fucking Riddler from Batman Forever. You know, what? Yeah. So fuck, marry, kill. Michael 6, Michael H2O, or Michael Resurrection.
I'm going to kill Michael Resurrection because he scares me in all the wrong ways. I'm going to marry Michael and H2O because he seems kind of like a softie. And then I'm going to fuck Michael and H6 because he looks like he likes to get nasty in the bedroom.
Yeah. You know what? Mine's close. I will kill Michael in Resurrection. He's a pussy. He looks like Sum 41's lead singer. We don't need that. I will fuck Michael in H2O because he looks soft and he looks like he wants to be dominated. And so it's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to marry Michael in Curse because he'll take care of me and things like that because he looks aggressive. And no one's going to.
And if he gets out of hand, you can just throw down some runes and he's frozen in the kitchen.
And that's it. Yeah. I just got to get some dice and I'm good. Yeah. And then finally, we have Gary. When he says, I'm not hiding this time in the trailer, I think he means in 5 and 6, except when he got Dewey and Gail's boyfriend.
I agree. I think it's Stu, and he's not hiding this time because he's been behind all the killings in 5 and 6. I think it's dead on.
Gary, I had no idea you liked Scream this month. What the fuck?
Everyone does but you.
No, that's not true at all.
Everyone does but you.
I like Scream 1 and 2.
And everyone does but you.
Well, I like Creed.
What if you did?
And
What if this was the end of
that was the only good thing
stream?
about Scream 3.
Oh my God, guys.
We
what
went
a stream.
3 hours and 20 fucking minutes. Like, this is the second or third time we've done this.
Yeah. I can't
Holy
believe
shit.
you've done this. We are going to retire now to our shanties to wake up hungover and feeling like shit tomorrow.
I can't wait to pee like dark yellow and be like, I gotta go to the hospital.
Jordan Adams did say fuck, marry, kill 78 Lori, Friday the 13th to Guinea or Nancy. I'm
Ginny.
going to I'm gonna fuck Nancy. Oh, I'm gonna fuck Nancy. I'm gonna kill Guinea because she kind of gets on my nerves, and I'll marry Lori.
All right, I'm gonna kill Ginny because fuck that. She looks like she smells like mayonnaise. I'll fuck Lori because she's hot, and then I'm gonna marry Nancy because she'll take care of me, and she knows how to take control when it matters. Because Lori's one of those chicks that's like, I'm the captain now. Like I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that shit.
Excellent question. Excellent stream. We love you guys so fucking much. Thanks for hanging out tonight. It's been a blast in the panty holes. See you next Wednesday or on Patreon on Saturday.
Yeah, join it. We'll live. We're gonna be doing Halo, guys.
Come on, get up. Come on, get down with the sickness.
Wah! See you guys Saturday,
Bye.
Wednesday, Monday. It Monday, Saturday, Patreon, it Monday, live stream Wednesday, fuck you, Friday. I am going to leave now. I have to go. I have